All right, folks, welcome back to our second half of competition today on Saturday right here at Lake Havasu City, Arizona, USA. Our next run will be the vintage ski category in moto number 2, which is the championship moto. We only go in 2 motos here for this one. Waylon Redden came in first for moto number 1 with 60 points. Andrew Sincere coming in second with 53. Michael. Oh, and they are off into the whole shot here for the vintage ski. Your top riders are 24, 4, 7, 6, and number 2. Those are your top 3 in the overall point standings as they head into the option area coming out towards the left side. Dawn, how are you?
I am magnificent. We were just chasing down some rider sheets for you, and as we take a look out, it was Waylon Redden with the win in that first moto. Just trying to see who's going to get the whole shot on this one. And it is looking good. I noticed Waylon Redden back there in the second part, but it is 476.
That's right, that's Andrew Sincere.
With the whole shot.
Yep, with the green flag too. There we go.
He's getting that whole shot from the outside. So Andrew Sincere, who was in second in the first moto, taking the whole shot in moto number 2. Waylon Redden in second.
That's right, Don. And we are going 11 categories straight.
A lot of racing coming at you for this afternoon, and after this morning's festivities, we'll get you updates on all the riders that were in that Grand Prix, the Ski Grand Prix. I'll get you that update a little bit later. Right now, you're watching Vintage Ski, going old school, and doing a little correction on that, as I had talked about the 300s, but it was actually the 400s and the 440s that were out first. Then we went backwards to the 300s for whatever reason. I just remember that because I was on one. And then we went from there to the 550s, and that is what you're watching out on the water today. So just roll us back about, 30 years. and then this is how racing used to look.
All righty. So how did you enjoy your break, Don?
It was wonderful. I got a chance to catch up with Harley Ritchie, who has already made some viral video splash because of his very interesting
situation
log jump. Yes, he let's see, how do I say this? He sort of did the Superman in an interesting way on that log jump. It looks great. Got a video of it.
Oh, nice.
He is okay. He busted up his ribs a little bit. He's a little sore. Smashed his face a bit with the handle pole, but he's all good.
Well,
he's all good.
Right. Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it is part of the competition, right? Got to be careful sometimes.
It is.
Number 24, that is your overall leader with 60 points. That's Waylon Redden.
Yep. Waylon Redden came from that inside split on that really pretty design blue boat with the pink lettering on the side. And a gentleman that is very comfortable with his manliness with that awesome pink helmet as well. Makes it very easy to find him on the track.
Most of the riders here are from the U.S. Got about 3 international riders, Japan, Albania, and Australia. In lap number 3, Don, of motor number 1, Alex Kazuhiro missed 3 log jumps. Now, how did you do that? Maybe
well, you just didn't go over them.
Yeah, you just passed it.
Yeah, that would be, I didn't want to do them, so I went around them.
And 325, that's Todd Bartel. He also missed his last log jump. So
honestly, if you and I were running up on that thing, I would maybe go around them as well if I was on a 550.
The heck with it, right? Just
be like, those are pretty. I'll just go right by them. All right, looks like we got Michael Brodanovic up in third.
That's number 55 on your screen. That is for U.S. Wesley Dunlap.
Okay, Wesley unofficially in fourth. DQ'd in moto number 1, unfortunately.
Well, I'm going to give you an update in just a few seconds here once I get the information. .137, we just talked about him, the Japanese rider, Alex Kazuhiro Nakamatsu. Right now, overall in 14th with only 16 points collected in motor number 1.
All right, watching the vintage ski class. And again, these boats are averaging around 35, 40-ish miles an hour. They're not rocket ships. I'm just saying. But they're
18,
fun.
It was Michael DiMauro.
Yeah, a lot more fun. Again, your race leader, boat number 476, Andrew Cesare. And with the understanding that I may get this wrong, I'm going to remind you that you can go check out the live timing, but it is delayed a lap.
About 1 lap, right?
Yeah, so we're on lap 3, and you can see it actually saying lap 2, 137 up in top 6.
And if you're just joining us here on the live feed of Facebook or YouTube or even Instagram and TikTok here, welcome to the WGP WaterJet World Series round number 3 right here in Lake Havasu,
Andrew Cesare.
Arizona.
Andrew Cesare leading, followed by Wyland Redding in second, Mike Pravdanovich third. That doesn't look unusual to what we've been talking about at all. Dunlap is fourth, and
right now
Nagamatsu is fifth.
Well, we haven't seen any lead changes yet here on the screen, so that should hold up right there.
There you go. Dustin Voss is back in 10th-ish. Give you guys that are chiming in on the live stream.
Seems like the number 24 and 476 between the two U.S. riders, Waylon and Andrew, are going head-to-head for motor number 2 here.
Yeah, he's already a world champion in the X2 division. He got that in 2021. Andrew Cesare, and Andrew actually also loves motocross.
Well, there he is coming out of the option. Oh, and a
white flag
already in the final lap here.
Wyland Redding was actually sneaking the lead away from him, and he almost got it locked in. He did lock it in. Nice move from Wyland Redding out of the split. Oh,
there
Andrew
it is.
Cesare not done with that challenge.
Not done with the move. Here he comes.
And Andrew's got the line, and unfortunately, Wyland Redding going down.
Oh, that would cost him big there, but he's able to get back in the race here, still in second.
Yep. And that was a great challenge between Wyland Redding and Andrew Cesare.
That is the 77, Timothy English.
Yeah, a little bit back in points. Andrew Cesare leading again as he takes a quick look back. And Wyland Redding getting a bashing, going over that log jump as well. I know these, I tell you, this is so much fun. These races, the vintage races, is a hoot to watch. And the live stream is just wide awake.
Approaching the final option here, Don.
Yep.
Going into the option.
This is Andrew Cesare, a gentleman that rides both 550s and X2s, sponsored by Sandhopper Electric Beach.
Well, if he comes in first here for motor number 2, the vintage ski category will be his.
Yes, it will. He's out of Hawthorne, California, but he was born in Canada. He's a Land Rover Jaguar mechanic. So if you ever need your Jaguar fixed, now you know who to call.
Yep. Call the man right there on the outside line.
Yep, you're watching Andrew Cesare, final couple of turns on the outside split. And as you can see, the boat traffic for all of the people that want to come out and watch the races is starting to definitely get packed up.
Let's take a look at the replay real quick, Don.
Yeah.
Right there.
This is the attempted pass by Wyland Redding. Now, it started from the split section, and then this is right in front of the big elbow turn, and just after it is where Wyland unfortunately connected with Andrew Cesare. Great replay action brought to you by the WGP 1 WaterJet World Series.
All right, coming into the
that is
checkered
it.
flag. Yep, done.
That is done. Congratulations.
That was it.
Congratulations, boat number 476, Andrew Cesare. And there's a great picture of him as he takes a much-needed break. And look, he barely fits in the back of that boat. Told you those things are tiny.
All right, next race is the Junior Ski Stock 1315 for motor number 2. Let's give you a rundown really quickly of who is in. This one is 666 from Thailand, Natanan Kinapan, with 60 points in motor number 1 also. And number 41 USA, Hendrick Smith with 53 points. 328 Great Britain, Sam Wilson with that 48, and 43 points goes to 335. Also from the United States, it's Sadie Meir. And Albania's Braden Sabin with 39 points. And rounding out the top 6 is U.S.'s Justin Kaplan with 36 points, riding craft number 706, Don.
Yeah, see, we've got Glenn Elliott on the live stream. Big hugs to you. Sorry you couldn't make it out. Marion Canals as well. And I have to say, it's going to be an interesting setup here. You've got Nadanan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto, is lined up on the pole position on the outside. And boat number 41, Hendrick Smith, who's in second, is lined up on the pole position on the inside. And you can see his dad, Justin Smith, just cleaning the waterways out there. We have had quite a bit of seaweed actually coming, even though we're not really in the sea. So, but a lot of the grass, the native grass in this river is actually sometimes comes up on shore, so the riders want to make sure they don't get it stuck in the intake grate. So you'll notice the holders a lot out in front of the boats. That's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. So Justin Smith getting his son ready to go. This is Hendricks, the bull rider. Smith getting ready for another rodeo.
Before we let him take off, you don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and share, and all that good stuff.
Nick,
online.
I already like you.
You better.
But you mean like you on social media
yes.
at
Follow
Jet
us.
Ski World Series.
That's right.
Okay.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Jet Ski World Series. Don't forget our TikTok at Jet Ski World Series, Don.
Yep.
What's a website?
Well, it's a big one. That's jetskiworldseries.com or WGP1.com.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Go big or go home.
That's right.
Come and follow us. Come hang out with us. We can't wait. Boat number 41, that's the pole position on the inside. Hendrick Smith.
Well, you know, Kendricks, if he can come in first here, that's an opportunity for him to take the title for the Junior Ski Stock 13 to 15.
Yep, they are going to have
Category.
3 motos for these guys.
Your top 3 to keep an eye on right now is 666, 41, and 328. Great Britain, U.S., and Thailand between Sam, Hendricks, and Natanan. Here we go.
And boat number 328 is also lined up on the inside split. That is Sam Wilson. Sam's in third right now with 48 points. And he is going to be lined up right next to Hendrick Smith. That should be a pretty big battle. 666 got a outside pole position. That is Natanan Kinapan from Thailand, a.k.a. Otto. Lined up on the outside. Outside is Braden Sebin from Albania. Sadie Meir with the 335 boat had a good start. She's on the outside as well. And just taking a look at the lineup, and we've got Thailand represented, Albania, and the U.S. and Great Britain. 4 countries represented in this class.
And here, away they go into the whole shot. These guys, the Junior Ski Stock, they are out and about. Yeah, like I said, keep an eye on those top 3, 666, 41, 328.
Yeah, you can actually see, if you're looking out on this stream, you can actually see Otto. He had the pole position on the outside, and he looks like he's going to get a hole shot. And Hendricks Smith had the pole position on the inside, and he's got it. He's got the hole shot on the inside.
And on the outside will be 666.
Yep, that is Otto. You had a run at it. You could see it from that start.
Who will take that advantage? Here they come.
And as he drops to the front stretch, it is Nadanan Kinapan.
It's 666, Don.
Yep, with the run. It is Otto with the hole shot. Followed by Hendrick Smith in second.
Well, hopefully he can hold off the rest of the pack here. Still got a ways to go in the moto number 2. Well, while we're waiting for the rest of the gang, Don, let me take the opportunity to thank our sponsors once real quick.
Sure.
IJSBA, the SBT, or Short Block Technologies, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Reba Racing, Blosian, Solus, Anderson's Power Sport, Commander, Ride Now, VP Racing. Thank you very much.
All right, you were watching Otto as he continues to dominate in Moto number 2, taking the win in this first one. Out of Bangkok, Thailand, he is a student. That boat was built by Jumbo Tuner and Chub Niwa. And Otto is a two-time tie champion and a gamer, and just started racing. His first race really was 2018. I love the fact that his normal race number is his birthday, 211. You're watching Nananan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto. The gentleman right behind him is Hendrix Smith, also a freshman, 15 years old. And Hendrix in a completely different destination, Austin, Texas. And there is Otto on the front stretch. Gentleman that loves to run in the slalom divisions as well, and he's a two-time champion, tie champion, both in slalom and in close course.
And if you're watching us, I'd like to thank you for following us here. Don't forget to leave a comment of where you're from, who you are cheering for in the competition here of the World Series.
And Hendrix Smith, the gentleman in second place, the bull rider that we had talked about. He's a freshman. He's a Go Panthers, basically what he said in his bio, which is hilarious. His first race in 2017. Hendrix Smith is a two-time national champion. His hobbies, as I mentioned, bull riding and Ford trucks. Gentleman that lives in Liberty Hill, Texas, your second place rider. Here is boat number 7.
Oh, lost a little, lost concentration there for a minute in 7:06. U.S. Justin Kaplan.
Justin Kaplan did have a good moto in that first moto. He came in 6th place. And Sam Wilson also in the points.
Well, right now the top two are 666 and 41. Still no lead changes between 1 and 2.
Yep. Wilson was back in 4th. Wilson out of St. Anne's, England, also a student. And
706 still.
That is Justin Kaplan. He's just having
outside,
a heck of a time.
He's on the outside of the line there. I saw earlier, Braden from Albania now up in front of Justin a little bit in craft number 730.
All right. Hendrix Smith and Braden Seven running up in the top 5, and Kaplan also in the top 5. Sam Wilson back in 5th. Sadie Meir in 6th.
Working the right side section of the course once again here for the Junior Ski Stock 1315.
And that is actually the gentleman, that's Sam Wilson, trying to get around boat number 706. Justin Kaplan. Justin's in 4th, and Wilson's in 5th.
It seems like every time, Don, I've noticed every time Justin takes a left, he's always got some kind of problem going on, a little too much dipping in there. It's like twice already.
Well, so Justin, they're all riding on a restrictor plate, and Justin's on a little older hull. And I think because Justin is battling that older hull, he's got a little bit more tendency to roll over on that one. And I think that Sam Wilson's got a little bit better handling setup, and that's what's causing the difference.
Well, right now they're in they're in 4th and 5th positions. Yep. As we're looking at the option here.
Well, we've got the eyes on him right now because Sam Wilson's in 3rd in the points, and Sam's trying to get around the gentleman that is holding him off from going and chasing the top 3. So 706, that is Justin Kaplan.
Well, if he
in 4th.
Well, you're talking about Sam Wilson, right?
Yes, Sam Wilson's at 3rd coming into this.
I mean, right now he's sitting overall on 3rd, so hopefully he'll have enough points to keep him there.
Yeah, and again, we've got 3 motos. Whoa, he was close this time. Sam Wilson sweeping him off that front stretch. And I think Sam Wilson might be able to.
No, not yet. Oh,
Kaplan's not done. And Kaplan's got the line now as we come to the next turn. So Kaplan's being able to protect his line, forcing Wilson back yet again.
Well, we'll have to see once they get into the backside here. We're going to see if he'll go ahead and split out once again. Once they get into the option once more, he's pretty close there. The Great Britain driver Sam Wilson, and about less than half a buoy separates between those two.
Justin Kaplan still holding off Mighty Mouse Sam Wilson. Sam going wide. trying to work a different line, and actually
Oh,
Sam put the
that's
pressure
it.
on him, and that was enough to put Kaplan down.
That's the third time he did that, Don.
And Kaplan still hasn't come back. He's just going to keep on pushing. Oh, this is enough to drive you crazy. This is a good race.
let's see
Kaplan
how-
holding off Sam.
Let's see how crazy it is here once they get into the option. Definitely is going to be a split here.
I cannot believe Justin went all the way off the side of that boat that many times. He's
there.
got to be getting tired.
Yep, Justin on the outside. Sam on the inside line.
All right, Justin Kaplan going to the outside. Yeah, Justin needs somebody to work with him a little bit on the handling. That boat is rolling over way too many times. Sam Wilson is going to look very solid coming through this. A gentleman that is a great racer out of the Great Britain area.
And we are approaching the final lap, Don.
White flag.
This is it. If you want to pass, you better hurry up. Time is running out for Sam Wilson. What's
Nick.
his point looking like, Don?
Nick,
if,
I'm telling you,
if it finishes like this, what's going to happen to
we're too
Sam's-
early. Yeah, we're too early because we still got another moto. But,
That's right.
I mean, it's looking good for Nadanan, because with two firsts like this, he's going to come in this final round with 120 points.
Well, he's going to be holding a lot of points
That's
in his
going to
pocket
give him
here, yeah.
14-point advantage. And then the gentleman right behind him, that is Hendrick Smith.
Hendrick Smith, yep.
He is going to end up with 106 points. So 14-point advantage for Nadanan.
And something in moto number 3, something drastic has to happen in order to Nadanan to drop in position.
Going to be darn near impossible to.
Anything is possible. I've seen it done.
You know, I don't want to say that. I don't want to jinx him. Otto looks so good
Here he comes
on
in
this
for his
outside
final,
split.
Final approach again.
So Otto is setting up the final couple of turns here on this last lap, and he's riding very smooth and very quiet. A little more upright that we saw in the first moto. Just maintaining the resources, making sure his physicality stays strong, and he's just going to cruise across that checkered flag for moto number 2 win. Congratulations, Nadanan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto.
Thailand takes moto number 2 once more
Riding for
the
Thailand.
junior ski stock 13-15 category. Followed by number 41, Hendrick Smith from the United States right there. And in third position, who is that? Let me see that. In third should be, is that 703 or 335?
Well, it's either Justin Kaplan or Sam Wilson for your third place finish. That battle was unrelenting.
All right, that just about wraps up the moto there for junior ski stock. Next up is the Pro Ski Grand Prix moto number 2. As we clear the race course here in Lake Havasu, Arizona for the big one here, Pro Ski Grand Prix. And in moto number 1 coming in first from Belgium is Quentin Bosch. Followed by 55 from Denmark, Ander Keller. Collected 53. And then Jeremy Perret coming in third with 48. Austria's Kevin Retterer in fourth with 43. And U.S. Cole Kramer with 39, rounding off the top 5 right now for overall point standings as of motor number 1.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the injured list out of that first moto. I'll give you an update really quick. Severi Salonen was the rider that had to get the transport. And just a quick update on that. It looks like a dislocated shoulder. Nothing super major. Obviously, a very painful injury. They did get Severi off to the hospital, but he was awake and aware. Everything was okay, so they're going to get him checked out at the hospital. The second injury was Revan Harris, who had a pretty big gash in the upper body and his right above his collarbone, and actually they needed to get stitches. He did get those stitches, and he's reportedly back on site. And then our final injury on that first moto, also totally okay. That was a gentleman that took the massive spill over the log jump, but that's Harley Ritchie from Great Britain, and Harley Ritchie also going to be okay. He's a little sore Nick's got some ribs that are sore and a little bit sore on the noggin because he bashed into the handle pole. But all good under the hood. There's your lineup.
Well, it's good to hear, that all the riders are all okay.
Yeah, and let's talk a little bit about this lineup. Boat number 98 is on the pole position on the outside, and the rider that's lined up on the outside is going to be Jeremy Perret, but Quentin Bosch got the pole on the outside, and I've got Cole Kramer lined up on the pole position on the inside split, and right next to him is going to be boat number 50, and that's Michael Perret. Boat number 8 also on the inside, that's Valentin Dardelot. Boat number 88 is Jake Pierce on the inside, and 15 of Harley Ritchie, although I don't think Harley's going to race. 27 is on that inside, Sebastian Girello, and we are firing up the engines. Anders Keller is lined up on the outside right next to Quentin Bosch, and so is Kevin Redder lined up on the outside. Well, that gives you the setup as we get ready to go.
We got a little jump start there, Don.
A little too much throttle.
A little bit too much. That was it seems like, is that 5-0 or 5-5 there? 5-0 from France, Michael Perret. A little anxious out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to actually call that one. We'll see if they penalize anybody. Boat number 4 coming back in is Camden Powell, who had such a spectacular run. He was actually leading for quite a bit of this race. Unfortunately, he got DQ'd. In fact, we had 3 DQs, Severin Solon, and unfortunately also DQ'd, and Jason Young. Again, your top 5, Quentin Bosch in the lead with 60 points. Anders Keller in second with a spectacular run in second. And Jeremy Perret in third as we get ready to go.
Very anxious. The pros are always like that, right? They're very anxious to get out there.
That's Nacho Armias this time having to come back, and Nacho's got a brand new ride for 2023. In fact, he made that announcement just a couple of weeks before he came over to the United States. He's riding for Commander. And he was lined up on the outside, so I'm not sure what kind of green fizzle that was, but they're going to pull. Oh, they are calling him for it. All right, Nacho. Yep, he's going to start with his hand over his head. They're going to blow out the engine right now, and then they're going to leave him alone. So what happens is they make him start with the dead engine, hand over your head, and they steal your holders.
Yep, that means you're on your own.
You're done. Yep. Yeah, you're on your own. Nightmare holding with the stones rolling. Oh, yeah, so true. Let's get another big start. I'm ready to go. These guys are a little late.
All right, we are off for the Pro Ski Grand Prix, Don.
All right,
Cole
Kramer with a good start. Quentin Bosch also with a good start, but man, oh man, Anders Keller and Kevin Redder, who broke his hole on the first moto. He's going to be on borrowed property. He got a good start, and it looks like Farthing also got a good start on the outside. In this
44.
That's Rafael Moran with the whole shot on the inside.
Is that because of the brand new boat?
There it
98.
is. Kevin Redder on the outside split is going to meet it up from the gentleman from France, Rafael Moran, on that front stretch.
Is that Bosch?
That is not Bosch. That's actually Kevin Redder and Rafael Moran. Rafael Moran taking the whole shot. Kevin Redder getting second.
Uh-oh.
A beautiful start for these two riders. And, oh, no, Rafael Moran's boat died. Quentin Bosch snuck in. And Quentin Bosch now up in that lead, but Kevin Redder was right in that mix, and Rafael is bashing the side of his boat. Oh, that's a heartbreaker after that start. And Rafael had just switched over to a fast power sports boat this year. He had been racing a Bullet.
And that's supposed to be a brand new boat.
It was supposed to be. Yeah, it's a brand new boat, and it just imploded.
Wow. All right, let's see who will be.
And I do think it's Quentin Bosch, sir. Wow, wow, wow. And that might be Camden Powell in second. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Coming into the option area once again here. Let's see Quentin on the outside line.
Can they'll zoom in for us and take a quick look at these guys.
They're trying.
And it is Quentin Bosch.
Yep.
All right, Quentin Bosch with that hole shot.
Now, if that's the case, that means Kevin should be in second.
Kevin actually dropped back. Did he drop back? He's on a borrowed boat right now, so that could be part of the challenge.
All right, let me get you the top 5 in just a second here.
Oh, that's boat number 88. Jake Pierce. has moved into second. And Quentin Bosch and Jake Pierce, your top two. Beautiful start and a clean start for these guys.
This is motor number 2 action here for the Pro Ski Grand Prix.
And
that was a nice turn there.
It was. Kramer is up in third on the 202. Unofficially, Redderer is back in fifth. Actually, Redderer's in fourth, so he didn't go back too far. And then Morgan Perret is in that fifth place spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, we've got we have a triplet of Perrets are all together 6th, 7th, and 8th right now. Revan Harris is in 9th, Sebastian Girello in 10th. And Devin Farley back at 12th, Nacho Armias after the dead engine start at 13th.
Raphael Marin from France rolling in here.
Tough break. All right, again, your top riders. Quentin Bosch, followed by Jake Pierce, and then Cole Kramer and Kevin Redderer and Morgan Perret. And Kramer third, Redderer fourth, Jeremy Perret in fifth, Morgan Perret in sixth, Revan Harris in seventh.
Well, Don, I have official the top 3.
Was that 88 that went down?
That's what it seems like.
I think 88 went down. How did he go down and not lose a position? And that is Jeremy Perret that's moved up right behind him. 88, Jake Pierce just got a gift.
Oh,
he went down and didn't lose a spot, and that is astonishing.
Don, is that number 72 right there?
That's Jeremy Perret in third, yeah.
In third position coming up there.
Yeah, he was in fourth. He got around Cole Kramer.
202 drops to fourth.
Wow. I am still shocked that Jake Pierce saved that third place position. He will not get the luxury of doing that again.
That's once in a
blue moon
occasion that got away with that one.
That's so true. Oh, I think we all saw that one. Jeremy Perret actually missed a buoy on the split section.
Oh, hopefully he'll probably go and fix it later on the next lap.
Right. So what he'll have to do, the penalty buoys are at the end of the front stretch. So what they'll do is he'll come to the end of the front stretch, and we'll see if he does a makeup on that buoy. Again, there's your third place rider, Jeremy Perret.
From France. If you're joining us, you're watching the Pro Ski Grand Prix category.
Yeah, and Jeremy up and over the log jumps. No dramas for him. He's a great rider on the log jump, so that's no stress.
Yeah, right now he's overall in third after motor number 1 with 48 points.
Doing exactly what he needs to do. Not surprised that Jeremy Perret is up in this top 5. Redderer is right behind him.
Moving out of the back side right now into the option. Is that Kevin right there behind?
Yep.
There it is.
Kevin Redderer.
A wide shot there. Kevin riding in craft number 90 from Austria.
Yep. So once again, your top 4, Quentin Bosch leading, Jake Pierce in second, and Jeremy Perret in third, and Kevin Redderer, I believe, in fourth. On a borrowed boat.
Once again, this is motor number 2 action. Now in this category, the Pro Ski Grand Prix, it's a total of 4 motos before we get to the championship moto.
Yep, and coming out of that split, you can see how quickly these riders are coming through. That is boat number 91, and that is Redderer.
Is that Redderer?
Yep.
Barring some other's property, right?
Well, it's on JB. It looks like JB Gasparone's boat. He's actually on right now, but that's Kevin Redderer behind Jeremy Perret.
All right, there's the lock jump once again, folks.
All right,
they're doing pretty well here on the lock jumps. No mistakes so far over in that area.
Yep, they're looking very solid. So Kevin Redderer is trying to run down.
There it is, officially right now, 4th place.
Yeah,
Kevin Redderer from Austria.
Trying to run down Jeremy Perret.
He did a great job over in France.
Oh my gosh, he is such a great rider to watch. Always is going to provide a lot of exciting racing for you, and you can see just how wicked up those guys are on the backstretch. And don't let that smooth ride fool you. These guys are really having to deal with a lot of waves as they're coming through, and that was Redder at the left of the screen. And right now you're watching your race leaders. That was Quentin Bosch and Jake Pierce going to the inside. Jake Pierce has got a great ride going. So Bosch on the outside, Jake Pierce on the inside.
Number 55, that's from Denmark. That's Anders Keller. He's way back there, I think in 6th position.
Yeah, Tony, the reason that Kevin Redder is on a bullet right now is because he broke the hull of his boat in that first moto going over the log jump. So a couple of questions on that. Kevin Redder out of Austria on borrowed property right now, back and forth.
Well, but let's hope he doesn't ruin that one too, huh?
Yeah, Brevin Harris of all things after, and you can see the tape on that shoulder. He actually had to get stitches on that shoulder, and he is back into the game. Unbelievable. And there's the triple nickel, Anders Keller.
Should be 6th position right there, number 55.
Anders Keller was in 2nd in that first moto.
Yep, 6, Anders Keller in 6th. But overall, he has 53 points.
All right.
After motor number 1.
So again, your top 6: Quentin Bosch, followed by Jake Pierce, Jeremy Perret, Kevin Redder, Cole Kramer, and Anders Keller. There is your top 6 riders.
Just about halfway through here, the moto number 2.
Oh, and Amy Green chiming in that if you miss a blue or a green buoy on the split section, you know what, Amy? Thank you for the reminder on that. I don't know if Jeremy Perret is going to be able to make up that buoy because he missed the buoy in the split section. Now, Amy, was that only on, I'm just going to check with Amy because she's a race promoter out of Canada as well as a racer. I'm going to check with her. Amy, if you're after that first lap, can you make that up? Or if you're in the split section, you can never make up a buoy? Let me know on IJSVA rules.
Well, if you, I think if you already passed the
don't
lap,
know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have her tell me. I'm not sure on that. I was thinking the same thing you were thinking, that he could make it up after the first lap.
All right, that's Quentin Bosch, your overall leader, still holding strong in the position.
All right, we're going to put that out to the live stream, Nick.
Oh, that's
Let us
right.
know if
Let us
you
know.
can make up a buoy after the first lap on the split section. I'll put that out to our live stream viewers. You're watching Quentin Bosch as he hits that front stretch, your race leader and your points leader. And your series leader, I believe. Quentin Bosch out of Belgium. Has been racing since he was, about 4 years old.
Well, right now he's way, way ahead. About at least 4 to 5 buoys separates him from 2nd position. That's 8-8 from the U.S. Jake Pierce.
All right. Well, according to Amy Green, you can't make it up. If you miss a buoy in the split section, you cannot make that up. So that would hurt Jeremy Perret and be an automatic move up for Kevin Redder. Now, of course, this is information you and I know, and Kevin has no idea. So he's obviously going to continue to try to get around Jeremy Perret, who is currently in 3rd.
Well, you know, and in this situation, just go ahead and get to the best position as possible, I guess.
All right, Chris McCluggage chimed in as well. Chris, thank you for that update. Well, we saw it on the live stream, although, again, the officials have to see that, but we did see the missed buoy from Jeremy Perret on the inside split. You are watching the 2nd moto of Pro Ski Grand Prix, and Quentin Bosch leading, Jake Pierce 2nd, Jeremy Perret down a lap, putting Kevin in 3rd, Cole Kramer in 4th, and Anders Keller in 5th. That's how we'll call it as we see it, and we'll keep you guys up to date. Thanks for the heads up on the ruling there, guys.
On the outside line right there.
Kirk Walker, thanks for the insight as well. So, yep, we'll call Jeremy Perret down a lap since what we're getting on that feedback is you cannot make it up.
That's number 4.
Jake Pierce, yeah, your 88 rider, your number 2 rider is Jake Pierce.
Jake.
And great racing. And somebody
Jeremy
had asked
Perret
me.
still in 3rd. In 4th position, correction.
So Quentin Bosch leading Jake Pierce second, and Kevin Redder has gotten around Jeremy Perret.
Go ahead and give us a comment here if you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube of the WGP #1 Waterjet World Series here. That's 1110. That is U.S. Staunton fan.
Yeah.
He's not on the top 5, but at least he's on the top 10. Second half of the leading group.
Oh, thank you guys. We're saying that Jake Pierce was second, but he's actually dropped back.
Kevin Ritter currently in 5th position.
All right, so Bosch and Kramer. Kramer has moved up. Pierce is in 3rd. Jeremy Perret 4th, and Redder 5th. Revan Harris in 6th. And Michael Perret in 7th. Nacho Armias in 8th. Sebastian Garello in 9th. And Valentin Dardelot in 10th. Again, we are looking at the timer. That is going to be a lap behind. So if you were looking at the live timing on IGSVA.com, just be aware of that. Look at Valentin Dardelot pressuring Rafael Moran, who had the whole shot, and then that boat went dark on him. And it looks like he's got it going again, Nick. But now Valentin Dardelot pressuring Rafael Moran, who is running back in 16th. Actually, he's moved up. He is in 13th. Woo.
You're watching the Pro Ski Grand Prix here. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of the leading pack once again. Kevin Ritter, number 90, still in 5th. That must be him all the way up on top there going into the option.
Yes.
In the red.
Cole Kramer on the 202 boat, now in 2nd. Jake Pierce in 3rd, and there's Bosch coming through.
So far,
minute.
so good, Don, for Quentin. No lead changes, still in the lead from start to finish so far.
Well,
not
other than
finished yet.
him getting around Rafael, yeah, because Rafael broke. And there is 44. That's Rafael Moran, but he's down a lap.
Well, he's back in the game.
Yeah, Rafael out of it right now as far as the top 10.
Yeah. He'll have to make it up in motor number 3.
But at least he's out there getting points, and that's what he needs to do.
I mean, we are going for 4. We are riding 4 motos here in the Pro Ski Grand Prix. So you still got plenty of time to work with to collect your points.
Oh, thanks, Tony. Sorry about that. It was actually Valentin getting around Camden Powell.
That is your second position
Appreciate
holder,
you,
number
Tony.
88.
Thank you, Deegan. Appreciate the update, guys.
Heading into the backstretch of the course.
Yeah, Chris, happy to give you the top again. We're looking at Quentin Bosch leading, and Cole Kramer in 2nd, Jake Pierce in 3rd, and Jeremy Perret in 4th, and Kevin Redder in 5th. It's Cole Kramer in 2nd. No, I think they were. I think Camden Powell was the rider that Valentin Dardelot passed, and the live stream's confirming that. Again, just taking a look at the live timing, we've got a lap behind on that, but it's Bosch, Kramer, and Pierce, Perret, and Redder on the live timing as well. Revan Harris, shockingly, up in the top 10. He's in 6th according to the live timing, and Michael Perret 7th, Armias in 8th, Sebastian Girello 9th, Valentin Dardelot in 10th, Farthing in 11th, Anders Keller in 12th. Again, that's all according to 1 lap ago, so I'm sure more has changed. But Perret showing in 4th, which jives with what we've been talking about. Man, I love watching Jeremy Perret race. Great racer, good on the starts, but the thing that most impresses me is he just has no quit. And I'm wondering, Chris, I know that you're hanging out just watching on the live stream, but watching this, do you miss it? Because I just imagine for these riders that used to be in the middle of this war zone, it's got to be tough to be on the sidelines watching. And man, Chris McCluggage brought so much excitement to the race course at World Finals when he was on the line. Right now, it's all about Quentin Bosch.
All right, we got a white flag here. This is the final lap of the Pro Ski Grand Prix.
Oh my gosh, Tony, that is so funny. Thanks for sharing the couch commentators on the case. Hey, listen, we appreciate it. It's moving really fast, and I don't want to make mistakes. I would rather you guys correct us, and we'll get it sorted out. That's why we love the live stream. We appreciate the interaction. White flag is out, guys. Quentin Bosch still leading. By the way, the biggest achievement for him, and this was a huge bucket list for Quentin Bosch, was to win every championship there is. King's Cup, Havasu, all the other tours, and he wants to keep extending his name and the brand. And by the way, he's won all three. Chris said, yes, but it makes my knees hurt watching it. Bud, you are just an absolute goat. Thanks for being here, and thanks for keeping us honest. We appreciate you watching.
There's your current leader right there going into the final option.
Woo.
Quentin Bosch.
I see your knees shaking over there, Nick.
From Belgium, taking the outside line for the last time here in Moto number 2.
He has favored the outside split. It has done him good, and I think he's going to stick to it. Question for me is how many guys are going to try to run to the inside and do an overtake? You got Cole Kramer, second, and Pierce in third.
All right, our race director is switching up the flags now, Don.
Yep, as they get ready, and you can see Quentin Bosch dropping to the front stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to QB1 taking the win in Moto number 2.
The man from Belgium with another 60 points in the pocket. So far, so good for that. We have to wait to see tomorrow how well he'll do here in the Pro Ski Grand Prix.
Yep.
The competition is not over yet. We have a long way to go for this one.
Yep, and you can see Rafael Moran jumping up there to give his buddy a shake. What a tough break for the gentleman aboard that 44 boat, because he had the whole shot, and then that boat just went blip.
Well, he'll need to go to the drawing board just to see what happened there with his team. And tomorrow, go ahead and come back here and fight another day.
Hey, Luke Thompson, the live timing, yeah, you can actually see the live timer. Go to ijspa.com. You can also go to the WGP1 website as well, either one of those, and then we're happy to share the link for you. But just be aware that live timing is
it's way
behind.
very, very delayed. Very
I have
delayed.
gotten caught on that a couple of times. So live timing's a little delayed, but that at least it'll still get you there, and I think that's important to be able to follow along. All right, we're on to the next one, and Nick, I got to catch my breath. That was awesome.
All right, Don. Okay, guys, as we clear the rest of the field of the Pro Ski Grand Prix and get ready for the Junior Ski Stock 10 to 12. They will be up next for Moto number 2. Once again, if you're watching the WGP number 1 Waterjet World Series right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona, USA, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to leave a like and comment.
We should
I
do
know
that.
Don's get a lot of them.
You ready? Jet Ski Series on Facebook.
Dun, dun.
Did you we got our own jingle here?
Oh.
I should stop right now, shouldn't I? Your face really said it all. I'm not going to sing anymore. But do follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and, of course, TikTok, even with TikTok,
That's right. Go ahead, Don.
Jet Ski World Series. I was just waiting for you. All right, you guys, thanks. Oh, no problem, Terry. We're honored to do it. We appreciate you. Thank you for today, Dawn and Nick from Terry Lemon, all the way over from New Zealand.
Yeah,
We appreciate you guys. Here's the pole positions for Junior Ski Stock, 10 to 12. And they really slowed them down because they had a restrictor plate. On the 666s, on the inside pole position, it's going to be the rider from Thailand who is so popular. Nickname Orca Nakara Silicha. And he has 60 points going into this one. And Gavin Hoggart on the 883 is going to be in second because Tristan Hebert, who did have that second place spot, actually topped a white buoy on the start. And that one also is a no makeup buoy. So unfortunately, Tristan Hebert is going to be back a little bit in points. Jet Wildeboer is in third with 48 points. And Jet is lined up on the pole position on the outside. And you can actually see Tristan Hebert lined up on the inside. Justin Smith and his dad, Terry Hebert, holding for him. So race number 15, and we got a lot of races today.
We have a total of 20, is it 21
Three,
or 21
23?
races today?
I think so, 23. Yikes. You can't make this fun stuff up, man. We got a lot of races, so get some snacks.
All right, that is 666
And
That's Orca there.
Yep.
Nakara Sirachai.
Sirichai?
Sirachai.
Sirichai. All right, you couch commentators, you've got about 2 seconds to grab refreshments and snacks before we get ready to go.
Orca, he's been around for a while, ever since he was young. So, moving up in rankings, one step at a time, because his dad trains him every single day, I guess. They're always out there practicing.
As they should. That's exactly how Nakorn got so many, his dad got so many titles. That gentleman on the 883 boat is Gavin Hoggart. Gavin rides for the U.S., and he is in second, and he is lined up right next to Orca. And everybody lighten up the stream for Orca as we get ready to go.
Yep. Right now, people over in Thailand is up just to watch him ride right now at 4
Oh
or
my
5 in the
gosh.
morning.
Yeah, I knew Nakorn was famous and I knew he was an actor. I had no idea how big of a deal he really was in Thailand.
Yeah, well, he's pretty famous in Thailand.
That's sort of an understatement, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Huge understatement.
Yeah, everybody knows him.
Everybody knows Nakorn Silichai.
In
Now,
Thailand.
we know him because he's a world champion here. He's been a world
Oh, yes,
champion on
yes,
this ground, as you
yep,
know.
yep.
But what is fascinating to me is that he has kept his family in it, and I'm just so honored that we have so many different generations, like Chris McCluggage. His young son, Mac, hopefully we'll get him into jet ski racing, but he's doing motocross racing right now.
Yes.
He really likes motocross racing.
I mean, we back in the day, we used to have another famous rider of number 7. Remember him, Chetrin?
Oh, who is this?
Jay Chetrin Watanason, another rider way back.
Yeah, Watterson.
He was really that's
Oh,
another famous
Jetrin,
one.
yeah, Jetrin was amazing. Chow Lit, Kujaroon. Chow was such an awesome rider. And Chokatit.
Yeah.
Chokatit, we used to watch
Chorbury.
here at the World Finals all the time. Yeah, I got to tell you, especially in the 800 class, when you guys first started coming over, and we'd see all these a lot of big teams come over from Thailand.
Yes.
They dominated the runabout classes. They were so darn fast. So it's awesome to have the Thai team be here.
Because a lot of people don't know that whenever a Thai rider gets a championship in whatever moto or whatever category,
Okay.
it becomes big news.
Oh, really?
When they come out overseas and if they win, and get the champion, even for the novice or anything.
Yeah.
It makes news.
You know what's fun to me is that seems to be the same for any country. So Skinny Mo was telling me about that.
Yeah.
That when they win in Kuwait, it goes broadcast immediately throughout Kuwait
Yes.
when they're athletes, not just jet skiing, but also across the different sports. But they are huge into sports, and Kuwait is very supportive of their racers as well. And so is Cambodia. Anyway,
Of course, yes.
all right, let's go back.
Well,
let's
go
get ready
back
for
here.
the start.
Junior ski stock, 10 to 12. They're out in the old shot there.
All right, let's
keep
see
an
what
eye.
happens.
Let's keep an eye on 666 here. Orca from Thailand.
Orca, did he get it?
Oh,
no,
oh,
Orca
no.
broke down. He had the whole shot on the inside. That's Tristan Hebert going by him.
His fans are not going to like this.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Check the online status.
Yeah, Tristan went by him, and I think 883 also went by him.
Oh, no.
So Tristan might have the whole shot here. We'll see what happens from the outside. I wasn't
no.
able to catch the outside split.
When it's a green flag and it's a go, so that is a...
Boat 41, that's
that-
going to be Tristan Hebert with the whole shot.
Right now, I'm going to have to see what's going to happen to Orca here.
Oh, man, what a heartbreaker.
Yep. But in the meantime, the U.S. rider, Tristan Hebert, in the lead here.
Yep, looks like 883 in second, and the 212 in third. The 883 is Gavin Hoggart, and then the third place spot goes to Jet Wildeboer. There's your top 3 as we get rolling for junior ski stock.
Look. Is that Orca back in the water there, Don, in the back of the pack?
Yep, he might have got that boat back going. I sure hope so. Rider in.
You know what's going to be very, very interesting?
What's that?
If he could able to pull all the way up, Orca.
I wouldn't be surprised. You and I have seen that before.
That would be something,
That would be something. All right, here's a little breakdown on Tristan Hebert. He's out of Wichita,
All right, we're going to
Kansas.
take a quick look at the replay,
Oh,
Don,
goody. Okay.
of what happened to 666 there.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can see he got a great hole shot, and when that engine died, it was unexpected for him, and I don't think he pulled a lanyard on. I think just something maybe happened on it. But he did get the boat back going, and that's all that counts. He'll be able to get some
points out of it.
on the board, and he's got a shot at the podium.
All right, but he's back in that. But I just got the word officially. He is back in the race, Don.
Oh, good. All right. Your race leader, Tristan Hebert, 13 years old. Got a bright yellow helmet on, and he said, I got that because I got run over by one of my friends, so I got a bright yellow helmet, so I won't get run over no more.
Well,
a quote from Tristan Hebert.
Well, you know what? He's gonna need it. I'll tell you right now. He needs the moto, and he needs the points.
He does.
We're just about halfway through already here in the junior ski stock 10 to 12 category.
Lots.
That second position right there. Who is that number?
Yeah, it's 883. That's actually
883.
Gavin Hoggart in second. And 212 should be back in third. Gavin's the rider that's in second place for points at the moment. And Jet Wildeboer, who just came scooting through. Oh, I take that back. 515.
That's Ty Smith, Don.
Yeah, Ty Smith moved up into third. Here's what happened to Orca. On the start, Orca actually had his boat stall out from him. He was in the lead on the inside. Boat stalled out, and then he dropped back into the pack. Right now, he's back in sixth. So hopefully he'll move up for everybody listening on the live stream.
Well, 212, that's Jet Wildeboer. He is in fourth position. You know who's looking good right now, Don?
Who's looking good?
883, Gavin.
Ah, yeah, Gavin.
He's looking real good right here in the point standings as a motor number two if he comes in there, even in second position.
Yeah, Gavin actually would move into the lead if he holds on to that spot. He'll hit the lead on the points overall.
That's your fifth position holder right there.
And Nadanan is on the move. For those of you
Sebastian
watching
Wilcox.
him, he's up in fifth. So Nadanan, a.k.a. Orca, has moved from sixth to fifth. Nadanan. Nakara Silichai, sorry. Nakara Orca is in fifth place.
All right, let's double check here once they get into out of the option in front of the Grand Tower here.
Yeah, the third place rider, well, as we're waiting for the update, there is Orca.
There it is.
Nakara. Yeah, Nakara is ahead of another rider. You can actually see another rider behind him, so we're going to call him in fifth. And Nakara, a.k.a. Orca.
Well, he needs to get moving here. Time's running out in the moto.
Right, again, we're going to be watching Nakara as he goes through. And your race leader, Tristan Hebert, out of Wichita, Kansas, gets to race on the Naughty Water Tour. His dad, Terry Hebert, a longtime promoter. And it's great to see Tristan Hebert out here, and he's got to be stoked to be in the lead in this second moto of junior ski stock, 10 to 12, despite the fact that he was doing so well. He was second in the first moto, but he got docked a lap for jumping over the merge buoy. He's just topped that buoy. So right now he's on a redemption run.
And he's coming out of the option on the far left of the course here.
Yeah, and Sebastian Wilcox looking good as well.
Final lap for number 41 here.
White flag is
Tristan
out.
Hebert.
Yikes. White flag, Nick.
It is. This means this it. This is it for motor number 2 in the junior ski stock, 10 to 12. That's going to look pretty good for Tristan. 60 points if he can come on in motor number 2.
All right, Tristan Hebert switching legs as he's working his way through those buoys. Gavin Hoggart is right behind him in second on the 883, and then Jet Wildeboer is third.
Oh, this is Gavin's going to be happy about his standings.
Yep.
After 2 motos.
515, Ty Smith is in fourth place. There's Ty on the 515 boat, and let's see if Orca.
Oh, he's still holding fifth there.
Well, he had a lot of time to make up. That's the worst time to go down when Orca went down on that very start. All the other boats are bunched up.
Yeah, they already passed him.
Yep. So
All right,
Tristan
and the
Hebert.
final option, Don.
Yeah, Tristan Hebert just taking that outside split. Uno mas.
Oh, he moved up one notch there. 666 Orca. Nakara Sirachai moving up into fourth now. Well, you know what? He's in motor number 3 for number 41. Well, you know what? And when we get to motor number 3, Don, it's going to be a good competition. It's going to be a head-to-head between a lot of riders, maybe 3 or 4 riders going for it.
It will. Once again, congratulations, Tristan Hebert taking the win in motor number 2, followed by Gavin Hoggart and Jet Wildeboer, and then Nakara Silachai, a.k.a. Orca, comes in fourth.
All right, let's take a look at the replay real quick here. Right at the end on the final lap, Orca was able to move up one more notch from 5th position to 4th. Bettering his position and point standing wise. So we'll have to see after motor number 2, the total points. Get a chance to see that tomorrow for the championship moto. Up next is the Pro-Am runabout stock category. And motor number 2 action just about to start. And once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to the WGP number 1 Waterjet World Series, round number 3 right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona in the United States. Round number 1 was held at Mihiligny, Poland. Round number 2 was in France. And of course, the championship round, round number 4, will be held in Pattaya City in Thailand in the second week of December. But in the meantime, we're just about ready for the Pro-Am runabout stock. Now, our leading riders here, overall-wise, is Troy Snyder.
Yep, let's have a talk about that. Troy Snyder's actually on the pole position on the inside, and boat number 77, that's Mateus Simon, is on the pole position on the outside. The 116 boat, that is Kali Sedini, has got the outside split. But Troy Snyder, your points leader, is on that pole on the inside, and the triple aces of Supatat Foot Raccoon is lined up right next to Tori. Mistake or strategy? Well, I kind of think it's strategy. And he's on borrowed property as well. Supatat is actually on the Philippines boat. Yeah. Boat number 5, that's Oxa Aswar, also on that inside lineup. Third, next to Supatat Foot Raccoon.
It's 1-9.
Yeah, it's 193, also on the inside split. And just taking a look, trying to compare that's a backup boat. We'll get the number on that one just a second. Dustin Farthing.
Farthing, number 79, from the United States.
And that is going to be the right next to Juan Lascano. Juan Lascano is on the outside of the inside. And that is how it looks on the inside. And then you can see the lineup on the outside. It is Mateus Simon on the pole on the outside, and 201 right next to him.
All right, we're off, Don, for the whole shot.
Oh, that's a lot of people that aren't leaving yet. Boat number 22 is sleeping.
Kenyatta. Baldwin.
Wow, tough
break. A little slow on the start off the line there.
Oh, and Tim Miller was the rider on that backup boat. All right, here we go as we come in for the look. It's going to be Tori Snyder on the whole shot on the inside. And let's take a look real quick and see who's on this outside. If I were a guessing
That's triple
woman.
one, right? That is Supatat Putakun.
Well, I don't think so. Supatat was on the inside. I think that's Dustin. Excuse me, that is Sedini. Actually, the 116 is who I am guessing. Oh, it's 11. That's Waleed Al-Shashani. Yeah, it wasn't the triple ones. That's Waleed Al-Shashani on the outside. Should have guessed it. And then right behind him is going to be Tori Snyder. So Waleed Al-Shashani with the hole shot.
Well, Waleed with 53 points in moto number 1, Don. Accumulated so far.
All right. Okay, so Tori Snyder in second. Waleed Al-Shashani, who was in second in the first moto. I should have caught that because Waleed was second in points.
All right, your leader approaching the option here, Waleed Al-Shashani from Qatar.
Yeah, Waleed looks amazing.
The competition is between number 11 and 110 from the U.S., Tori Schneider right now. 1 and 2.
Yep. All right, Waleed Al-Shashani, the gentleman that rocked that hole shot out of Qatar, 31 years old, says he likes anything action-related. He's been using that race number ever since he was a kid racing. His first win, he was only 14 years old, and check the pedigree. He competed in the 2018 Asian Games. He's a 3-time world champion and a 13-time Qatar champion, and you are watching your race leader, boat number 11.
Working the right side or upper right of the course here. If you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome. We are live here on our live feed on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
We're live at Lake Havasu, Arizona in the United States.
Probably need to see where Linus Lindberg is at some point. We'll get that quickly for you. Linus Lindberg's in the points lead. Waleed Al-Shashani is in second. Tom Clairhout in third. Tori Snyder is in fourth. Ruben Jimenez Riquelme is your top 5 on the World Series standings, the rankings. And Linus Lindberg's got to be feeling some pressure with Waleed Al-Shashani taking yet another lead, because Waleed got second in that first one. And when we take a look down, Linus Lindberg was in 10th, so he is moving backwards a little bit in points. Watching the race action on Pro and Runabout Stock.
All right, these are your leading group, top 5, just passing by here in front of the tower.
Yep, that's Tim Miller, who was on a backup boat. If you remember, he had a great start in that first moto, but unfortunately that boat just imploded on him. So Tim Miller on the 193 is on a backup boat. And he is looking good. Let's see where he is on the track. And Miller has moved up into 5th. So unofficially, this is one lap down, but we've got Waleed Al-Shashani leaving, Tori Snyder second, Aksa Aswar in third, Tim Miller in fourth, and Christopher Landis
Well, that's
in fifth.
201. That's 201 from Christopher Landis.
Yeah, he's at 6. Christopher Landis on the 201, and Dustin Farthing is in 7th. Juan Lascano 8, and your bunny Supatat Foot Raccoon is in 9th. Mateus Seaman in 10th, and Lindbergh unofficially in 11th.
All right, I've got the
Official 6.
official.
Give me
5.
the official from the live water.
Well, number 11, definitely. We all saw that from Qatar. That's Waleed Al-Shashani, followed by 110 from the U.S. That's Tori Schneider. We got 193. That's Tim Miller in third. Then we got 77. That should be. We got 77, or is that 777? Juan
That's actually
Lascano.
Mateus Reines, 77.
Oh, that's right, Mateus
Oh,
Simon.
not Mateus Reines, Mateus Seaman.
It's
Sorry,
Seaman.
sorry,
Yep.
Mateus Seaman.
And then we got 201, Don.
Christopher Landis.
Yep, in 5th.
All right, so again, Waleed Al-Shashani in the lead, Tori Snyder second, and Tim Miller. So Tim Miller moved up from 7th to 3rd. So just a moment to appreciate the wildness of that. Tim Miller up in 3rd now, and Mateus Seaman in 4th, Christopher Landis in 5th. Thank you so much, Nick, for the update.
Well, it was sent from above.
In your ear. From your ear to ours.
All right, here comes the leading group once again into the option area on the left side of the course as we move into just about halfway through the moto, the Pro-Am Runabout Stock category. Perfect weather for competition today.
And that is Tori Snyder in 2nd place, getting a chance to look at the prodigy of Troy Snyder And
Well,
Troy Snyder, the slugger, had so many years of championships, and now his son is carrying on his name and the championship ways.
Well, I like the situation right now. If Waleed comes in first in moto number 2, and Tori comes in second, then it's a head-to-head once again in this moto later on in moto number 3.
Yep, so they're going to be tied in points, basically, is what you're telling me.
And like I said, whoever comes in first, I love that one. Whoever comes in first wins.
Yeah, you love that. I'm not sure the riders are loving that. But it sure makes for amazing racing. Well, you got it here first. Waleed Al-Shasharni with that smoke and hole shot has put some pressure on the U.S. rider, Tori Snyder.
Working on the outside, coming just passing by now, right in front of us at the grandstand area.
And Waleed, hold on. This is a stock class, but we still get a lot of breakage, so Waleed Al-Shasharni has got to hold on to this lead.
It's really hard to catch him, once he takes the lead.
Waleed's crazy.
I've noticed that everywhere, every time he races, and whenever he takes the lead in any moto, it's just hard to catch him unless his craft stalls or something wrong, and that he's a great rider out there.
Again, top 5. Gotta really hand it to Tim Miller, the gentleman that was around when we first started racing. He did the national tour with a lot of very famous names. And Tim Miller also works on all of his own boats, and impressive racer, and a gentleman that when you ask him if he has likes or dislikes, says he loves steak.
I like steak.
I think everybody.
Yeah.
Unless you're
as long as
a
medium rare.
vegetarian. Actually, I'll tell you who doesn't love steak.
Who?
Juan Lezcano. He's a vegetarian.
Really?
You know who else is a vegetarian?
Who?
Kevin Redder. Isn't that cool? Him and Laura both. I think they have a vegetarian diet, very healthy, kind of plant-based.
Vegan people, right?
Vegan people. I don't know if I would put it that. I swear you catch me at the greatest of times. Literally just went, what did you just say? Yes, they're vegan people.
All right, Tori Snyder there from the U.S. still holding on to that second position there.
Waleed Al-Shasharni and 8-1 Racing chiming in on the live stream, saying that Waleed is on it. Nobody will catch him because Sea-Doo power, baby.
Well, you don't want to push it too much for. I don't think Tori want to push it too much right now.
I don't think either one of these riders. I think they know exactly what they need to do. I guess if Tori Snyder has an opportunity to make a pass, he's going to. Yes. But the reality is this is a points game. He understands what he needs to do, and he's got to stay in this top 3.
Yep, just collect the points and then wait for moto number 3.
Yeah, Tori's going to play a little bit of defense. If he gets an opportunity to make a pass, he will. Otherwise, he's just going to ride his own race. I love how Tori Snyder thinks. He's a smart, strategic, focused rider, but he doesn't overamp. And that is important when we get to particularly these big, long motos. You're going to see him later in endurance. Well, actually, tomorrow. We'll do our second endurance tomorrow.
Oh, the second lap, maybe the second round of the endurance.
Yeah, and he, I am guessing, was up in top 5 on that. In fact, I'll try to get those results for you. You're watching Pro-Am Runabout Stock as we work our way through a big schedule this afternoon.
That's number 5.
Yeah, that is Aksa Aswar
from Indonesia.
And Aksa has been charging through this pack. He got up to 3rd place. Aksa Aswar, who started back of the pack, up in 3rd. So again, your rundown: Al-Shasharni, Snyder, Aswar, and Miller. And Mateus Seaman has moved up. He's in 5th. Christopher Landis in 6th, and Farthing in 7th. Lindbergh's moved up into 8th. Supatat Futrakul has moved up into 9th. Juan Lezcano in 10th.
Well, Aswar's got a total of 39 points accumulated so far.
And Dustin Farthing is back, so I'm guessing that Dustin's boat is having a few issues, or we would be seeing him up at the pack as well.
Once again, they're entering the option on the upper left of the course here in the Pro-Am Runabout Stock category of the WGP1.
Yep, and just taking a look at the riders out here in the Pro-Am Stock class: Waleed Al-Shasharni and Tori Snyder. But Aksa, I can't believe Aksa got up there. That's so quick. That guy is amazing.
We got a white flag out there already.
Well, he did it in a good time. So Aksa Aswar, who got 2nd last year, he wants another piece of this. He said to me last night, he goes, I want to win this weekend.
Final lap. of the Pro-Am runabout stock.
All right, Aksa Aswar, who got into third fully. His dad is the chairman of the Indonesian Jet Sport Boating Association.
Well, you know what?
Yes.
Supatat and Abdullah
Yes.
is nowhere to be found right now. So you know what? That makes the position for Aswar very good.
Yes.
If he finishes up here in the third.
Yeah, he could. He's in fifth right now. It's coming into the overall points. All right, so Aksa Aswar, your third place rider, gold medalist in endurance and runabout open at the Asian Games, and a bronze medalist at the runabout limited Asian Games 2018, and a bronze medalist at the Sea Games in 2023 in Cambodia this year. He has got a heck of a race going. He's in third. And we are watching the final lap of Pro-Am runabout stock, and the gentleman in the lead is from Qatar, Waleed Al-Shashani.
Working his way in as we speak. A little bit more than a half a lap left here for the leader, Waleed from Qatar.
Yeah, I think Waleed might be doing an extra lap.
I didn't see the checkered flag. Did it come out? Did the flag come out already?
Yeah,
Yes, it
checker.
did.
He just did an
Oh, he
extra
didn't see
lap.
it.
That's
He
what
didn't see
I
it.
thought. I was being paused here.
Okay.
So Tori Snyder will be second, but your winner, Waleed Al-Shashani, he's going to take a victory lap. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys are going to go back to the barn. Tori Snyder, second, and again, Aksa Aswar in third, and I believe Tim Miller ended up in fourth, Mateus Simon in fifth, Christopher Landis in sixth.
Now I think he realizes it.
Yeah, he's like,
where's everybody?
I'm going to save gas now. Nate Woodcox was asking how many classes we got today on the live stream, and we're going to be at 23 races, sir. And right now we're on race number 17.
All right, as we wait for our leader to come in for that extra lap for the Pro-Am runabout stock. Next category is the Vintage Super Chicken. That's next up. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these messages, guys.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund. Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.
are back live right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona in the United States for the WGP 1 WaterJet World Series round number 3.
All right, we're down here with Vintage Super Chickens, and lined up on the inside is boat number 197. That's Susan Zipkin on the pole position, and next to her is, I do believe, on the outside is boat number 17, Jaden Stringer on the pole position, and right next to him is Michael Bogdanovich. I think Warren Burt is on the inside as well, the mighty Warren Burt.
Well, and there we go into the hole shot.
Burp, burp. Okay, I'm going to let you do
Take the
that.
opportunity to thank our sponsors real quick, right before they get in front of our tower one more time. I'd like to thank IJSBA, SBT, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, Blosian, Solus, Anderson Power Sports, Commander, Ride Now, and VP Racing.
All right, you guys, you were watching the the drifters.
You know, as you say, they drifted a lot, right?
There are a lot of drifters out here.
Look at that. I like it. I think it's fun.
They're quite fun. They're actually they're not exactly fast. When they first came out with this boat, bit of a disappointment. We really thought they were going to be faster, but we sort of fell in love with them because they're just so much of a riot to ride, and they are two-seaters. You can sit side by side. But I would say if you're looking for a machine that handles tight in the turn, this is not
the one, yes.
the boat for you. This is
You need to start your turn before you get to the buoy.
You need to start your turn about 500 meters from the buoy if you think you're going to actually take a tight turn. And even then, I defy you. I think not so much, my friend. You're watching a Vintage Super Chicken. Go, Jaden, go. That's Jaden Stringer we're rooting for. Will there be live stream tonight on the freestyle? Are we doing live stream tonight on freestyle? I don't know that you are you? No, we will not be. But we will be. Maybe bring it to you tomorrow. We'll see.
Yes, because the thing is, we have to, for the freestyle, especially at night today.
Yeah.
You
got to still go edit, and you got a lot to do.
We don't have the line to go that far.
Oh, that's right. You got to be hard. You've got to be hardwired. Plus, we're dealing with a ton of extra problems because we're down there beneath Kokomo's in the channel, and logistically just impossible for them. We will be doing that. That is why you have to actually come out and hang out with us, Michael. Just saying. Michael Henderson, see, this is why you needed to be here and not just hanging out with us on the live stream. These are the things that you miss.
Where is he checking in from?
I'm not sure, Michael. Where are you from? Let us know where you're from, sir. All right, you're watching Warren Burke. Warren Burke taking him on the outside. Go, Warren. Go, Warren. Go, Warren. Try to get around Susan. Look at this.
Well, in motor number 1, Michael Prodanovich came in first with 60 points.
Yeah, it looked like Prodanovich with, I think Michael
Jaden
actually
Stringer
had the whole shot.
Has 53 points. Warren Burke has 48. Susan Zipkin, 43. And Tully Zipkin, 9 points.
Okay.
So that's your
that's the points.
Standings there.
Well, let's see where these hot dogs are actually at. Michael Prodanovich leading, Susan Zipkin in second, and the mighty Warren Burke right there on the 8-8, or actually it's the 1-1. Warren Burke in third, Jaden Stringer in fourth. Susan Zipkin currently up in second place. I'm just giving sound effects for you. How do you like me so far? No extra charge.
Here he comes once again. Is this our leader, right? That's our leader?
That is Michael Prodanovich, yes.
We're about halfway through already.
Michael Prodanovich in the reel. Look at him chilling. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I wonder if he's got the radio on.
You know, that would be nice if you could have a stereo and while
like
you're racing, just put it on.
I feel like you need a stereo. I really do for this boat. Wouldn't it be great if you just have in-boat speakers, you just crank it?
So usually these boats here are, you can't just go out and buy it anymore.
No,
Right.
they're not manufactured anymore. They're very hard to find.
You have to go find yourself a, what do you call it, a frame? And just
a
rebuild
hull.
it.
Yeah, you need to find a hull.
And
Yeah. So, Nick, I have a question for you, and also for everybody listening on the live stream. if you had a super chicken, and if you could put music in your super chicken,
Yes.
and a stereo, what music would you listen to?
Well, you know, I'm a kind of a hip hop guy, so it has to be hip hop music. A hip.
A hop, a hippity hop, hippity hop.
That's what it is. We don't want to finish that song.
No beatboxing?
I can't.
Wait, you actually went there. I instigated it, and you took me up on it. All right, that question for the live stream as well. Come and hang out with us. What music would you listen to? This is gold. This is absolute gold.
There is your leader, number 1.
Oh, Warren! Warren got around. Warren got around Susan. Big pass. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
That's
But
all right.
There he is.
Right
Warren.
there. Warren, here he comes.
The mighty Warren.
Scooting come over there. Here he comes. I like when you from this point of view. You see
Warren.
how he go jump, doink, doink,
Warren
doink, doink.
looks like a hippity hop in that bus. It's just the boat and the helmet is all I'm seeing, and maybe a little bit of life jacket. Oh my goodness. Warren the Wild Rabbit Burke.
I just like the name, vintage super chicken. I don't know why.
I'm going to call him Rabbit Warren. Warren the Rabbit, because he's fast. It's
All right, out into the option once again here for the vintage SC.
Michael Henderson says, I would listen to AC/DC. And 81 Racing says, I'd listen to Ice Ice Baby. Oh my gosh, this is gold. Thomas Hager says he'd listen to the Chicken Dance song. Outstanding, you guys. We love you. Who doesn't love a super chicken race? I do. I love it.
There's
Kimberly.
Warren there on the outside, working his magic there.
That's Warren, the mighty Rabbit Burke.
White flag. Final lap.
This is the
See
best.
that little moves? I see you.
I got
see
your
you.
moves, baby. I got your moves. Elizabeth Francis says she would listen to Albanian rap music.
What?
Yeah, and
All
Thomas
right.
says Warren's eyes only thing you can see over the steering wheel. I've raced with him all year. Kimberly Hindi, I totally believe we should all be out there and racing Super Chickens in Region 8. James Tesacalo says he'd listen to disco. I love it. Thank you, guys for playing with us.
You know what I noticed though? A lot
What?
of guys that gave us the comment of different music.
Yeah.
Tend to be like from the 80s, no 90s, right?
Yeah, well, that would match the boat. Sorry.
All right. Well, you know. Yeah.
Kimberly Hindi telling us he's a really great kid. Honestly, Kimberly, I would love to interview Warren Burke. So if you know anybody, tell him to come up to the tower of the live stream and we'll interview him. He is absolutely the coolest. And Thomas Hager says, little guy, big personality. That's awesome. Oh, we got the yellow flag out as Prodanovich creeping through.
I think the.
if he keeps going that slow, Burke is going to get around
Oh,
him.
there.
Warren's like, I'm not waiting. Yellow flag, they're actually not supposed to pass, so. Shaka Khan is probably what Burke is listening to.
Was that Warren that ran into the buoy?
Nah, nothing happened. I saw nothing. Michael Prodanovich is your winner in
for
Moto 2.
So he is the. Oh,
And there's Warren Burke.
Warren.
Second. You're absolutely right. Those guys are right. You can barely even see his goggles over the handle. Come on. I want an interview with this guy. What an adorable kid. All right, you're watching Warren Burke come in second. It even looks like it has lights on the back of it. And Susan Lipkin will be your top 3. Jaden Stringer rounding out your top 4.
That completes the vintage SC or Super Chicken category.
And we're on to amateur women run about 1,100 stock.
The final moto, championship moto right here for the ladies going at it for the final time. Head-to-head between two riders from Thailand and USA, both with 113 points accumulated. So whoever comes in first here in moto number 3 will definitely be the champion of the amateur women runabout 1,100 stock. Now, Malaysia and US. All right, number 58, Don. That is Thailand's Aditya Timpungwong.
Yeah, but she's lined up on the pole position on the inside, and actually right next to her, 3-4-2 of Isa Ahmad Zuhari,
And that's,
also lined up on the inside.
And that's 3-4-2, Don, from Malaysia, Isa Ahmad Zahari.
And that's leading me to believe that we've got Sophie Francis lined up on the outside split. But again, Atatia has got the pole on the inside, and boat 19.
Number 19 from the Philippines,
Okay.
Kyla Marie Moscado.
Kyla Marie Mercado also on the inside. And right next to her, Maddie Elders.
Ryan! Over here!
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Over here!
I'll find out for sure. All right, so again, the riders, Renee Hill on boat number 22. And then on the outside, we've got 138. That's Sophie Francis lined up on the pole position on the outside. Maddie Elders is next to her on the outside. And 28 is on the outside position, and that is Christine Kate Mercado.
Oh my God, she got her. Yep. She got the whole shot. Yep. Let's see if she can get her now. Get there.
All right, in the whole shot they go. That's number 58 from Thailand, Atithya Pungwong.
Tia with the whole shot on the inside. And just taking a look on who's going to be on the outside split. If we can take a look at that outside too as they come around. But Atatia with a great start from the inside.
And that is Atithya in the lead. And 138, Don, from the U.S., Sophie Francis in second.
All right, so that is going to be Sophie Francis right behind Atatia, and that is exactly what Atatia needed. She comes into this with 113 points. Now remember, Sophie Francis took the win in Moto 1, and Atatia took the win in Moto 2, so as you had mentioned, both of these riders are in a dead heat, equal number of points, 113. Whoever takes this
will be the champion of the amateur women rubber dog 1100 stock.
No pressure.
Hopefully she can hold off Sophie, though. Got a long ways to go in the competition.
Yeah, we're way
moto.
early to predict.
We're early.
Way early for predictions.
But looking at the backside there, coming in towards the option area, Atithya coming in here. Let's see where she's going to take the line. Atithya will be on the outside. Right there behind is Sophie, not making a move just yet.
Yep, so Atatia coming second, or excuse me, Atatia has done exactly what she needed to do. She took the win in that second moto, and that mojo carried over into moto number 3, and she had a great start on the inside. So Atatia currently leading in this race. And this is exactly what she needs to do if she's going to take an overall. She's got to stay ahead of that young lady, Sophie Francis, who, by the way, wasn't even supposed to be on the track today. Don't forget to follow us on Jet Ski World Series, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Oh my gosh.
TikTok, don't forget, Don.
At Jet Ski World Series, TikTok. Where else?
Well, also the website.
You could go to the website.
WGP number 1. .com.
All right, you guys, live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, and everybody right now is shouting out for Atatia and for Sophie Francis.
Right now, that's where the action is. Head-to-head between those two ladies there, number 58 and 138, exactly with 113 points accumulated between those two. That is 3-4-2 from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Isa Ahmed Zahari.
And Isa in third.
Riding the outside line, right?
Yeah, she is on the blue buoys, so it would indicate the outside, and she's up in third. Woo, what a gorgeous day of racing. And we are working our way through amateur runabout 1100 stock, and the drama, if you will, is occurring between top and 2, and Sophie Francis is pushing. Francis is coming through off the front stretch, and she can hear the live announcers chime in just as loud, but Atatia
look at that
held
being
her
contested.
Off. Atatia, that was a tough break. Atatia actually a little bit overcorrected and dove into 138.
I think
Sophie
I think
Francis.
Sophie kind of.
No, when Sophie was actually
Really?
holding
On
her
the
line, you
line?
could see
Really?
that Adatia was trying to correct.
Well, we're going to see the replay in just a second here, Don.
Yeah, we'll see what happened. But look, rubbing is racing. That doesn't mean that Adatia was wrong. That is just, if it was a rider error, not on purpose. But Adatia did connive with Sophie Francis. Did you see how fast Sophie got back on the boat, though?
But at least she's able to get back on the race here.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out. Let me see if I can get the replay here.
Yeah, we'll try to get the replay of that pass. It started in the split section. Adatia was on that outside.
I thought both of them was going to fall off the craft.
I did too. I thought both of them might go off. Sometimes you've seen it happen where they take each other out. So again,
Well, Don,
Adatia,
I think we're going to take a look at the
here's your
replay here.
All right.
Go ahead, call it, Don.
So Adatia is got the line, and you could see that Sophie Francis, and actually Sophie Francis looked like she was straight lining a little bit more, and as Adatia was turning into
turning
that.
to the left, yeah.
So I think both riders were probably not
At fault, right?
Well, probably both of them a bit at fault on that one. I don't think there
So
was
you got to
any
call
one
the
rider.
insurance.
That's why we have insurance. Yeah, exactly. I think Sophie's okay though. As quick as she popped back on that boat.
Well, number 58 still holding the lead then from Thailand, Atitia Tiengpuong.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from our angle, but that looked like both of the riders were just trying to overcorrect.
All right, now let's see if Sophie can make up time and catch up a little bit here at least.
Yeah, well, it's gonna change a few things for us. So one of the things that we had talked about was Sophie needed to pass Adatia. Now Sophie's going to have to pass not just Adatia, but she's got to be around 342, and that's Isa Ahmad Zuhari.
Exactly.
That's your new second place rider.
That's going to be tough. That's going to be really tough. Hopefully she'll have enough time to do so in the moto.
And that is exactly what happens at the World Finals. You just never know. It's looking savage out there. Imagine if Sophie actually trained for this race, right? Michael Perrin chiming in. I don't blame you.
That's 106 on the in the middle of your screen there. That's Maddie Elders, overall in fourth position with 91 points.
Yeah. And Maddie up in Maddie might be up in third. I'm not sure how many people got around her.
Well, right now she's on the outside line of the option.
Yeah, and you can see that pace has not backed off for Sophie Francis despite the injury. She has a pretty big injury to her leg she's trying to rehab. Look at Maddie Elders just rocking it out there.
She's
right
in
now-
third position, Maddie, 106.
Oh,
And 138
is
is
it
in
fourth?
fourth, yes.
All right. We've been talking about it, but Adatia is still leading. Adatia Tiengpuong from Thailand, followed by boat number 342. That is Isa Zuhari. And then Maddie Elders up in third. And let's see, boat number 138 of Sophie Francis in fourth. And Isa with 91 points is looking solid with an opportunity to get into the second place overall. We'll do a little moto math for you.
Yep, and that's number 8 there. That is Estonia's Carmen Rusma. 342 is in second. That is Malaysia's Isa Ahmad.
All right, again, your top four is Adatia Tiengpuong from Thailand, followed by Isa Ahmad Zuhari, and Maddie Elders is third. Oh, no, Sophie's moving backwards. Did she
Yes.
step out of the track? That was a lot for her leg, and unfortunately, when they collided, that was the injured side. So if she
Oh,
retires from the field, I would not be
Well,
at
no,
all
she's not
surprised.
retired. I think she might still, but she's in the back of the pack.
Oh, she's not fourth anymore?
No, she is in the back of the pack.
Oh, no. Okay, well, thank you, sir,
Fourth
for the
is
update.
fourth right now is Estonia's Carmen
All
Rusma.
right, so Sophie moving a little bit backwards. Sophie might be in some pain then. And
I
she's going to
imagine,
play
yeah.
smart. She's going to play smart.
Well, this is the final lap too. So as she makes her way into the final option here, Don, number 58, Atitia Tiengpuong
Oh, we'll see where that ends up, since we're not completely sure on points at this point. Other than Aditya Tiangfu Wang will be able to take over that world championship uncontested. So she's going to cruise through here and relax a little bit on her
on
final
the outside.
lap.
That's right, on the outside line.
Aditya, this is another young racer out of Thailand with an incredible pedigree. She's won a couple of world championships. She's been in the top 5 on the World Series, and right now she's on the hunt.
One of their top women riders in Thailand.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, she's a top rider right now. Amateur women run about 1,100 stock. Congratulations to Aditya Tiangfu Wang for taking the win for Thailand in moto number 3, and she is your new world champion.
Good one, Don.
Beautifully done.
Well, let's check up on Sophie Francis, see how she's doing out there. Maybe we get a glimpse of her coming in, maybe, Don?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we'll see where she ends up. But Isa is going to be on the podium as well.
All right, 3-4-2. Isa comes in at second position.
All right, we're finishing up the final couple, but again, Isa will be on that podium.
And then we have number 8, Carmen Ruza. And is that her coming in here for the checkered flag here? Just it looks like it's the last craft on the field here.
Well, let's take a look and see. No, I don't think she came in. I tell you what, we'll find out more about that right after this break. Are we going to go to a break there, sir? Pretty quick. Oh, not yet. Okay, we're going to stay live right here.
All right, next up is the Pro Runabout Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Motor number 2 action, Don?
Yeah, and we're running a little bit behind. We're showing that they haven't even staged Pro Runabout Grand Prix yet for race number 19. Again, just recapping what we were watching earlier, the amateur women run about 1,100 stock, and Aditya just got through taking your world title, and Isa bringing home some love for her team.
All right, the Pro Runabout Grand Prix. We'll be back for that in just a minute. We're going to take a quick break right after this.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
powered by Jet Tribe.
All right, we're back. And right now, we're going to take a break from competition for the Pro Runabout Grand Prix, Don. And we're going to look at the demonstration of this new paintball activity out there in the water.
So let's talk about this a little bit. Here's what the situation is. These are fighter pilots, and these are actually retired fighter pilots, and they came up with this idea when they were training. They needed a way to train.
For dogfighting.
For dogfighting, it's exactly
Yep.
right. So they came up with this and turned into a new sport, actually. It's a new water sport company based out of Dallas, Texas, and obviously they're expanding across the country. But look at the paintballs up there. They've actually got paintball guns up on front.
Front, yep.
And they're dragging the targets behind them, and the idea is to keep the other fighter pilot, if you will, or the other pilot from shooting your
target.
shooting your inflatable, your target. So it's a recreational, recreated aerial combat or dogfighting on jet skis. The paintball gun is mounted on front, the towed target attached to the back, just like a real dogfight experience. The objective is to maneuver behind your opponent and shoot their target.
Well,
why do I see you grinning over there in an evil way?
Well, it's like the game of tag,
Yeah,
but
it's
with
exactly
a paintball.
it's exactly like tag, paintball tag. Start from neutral merge, facing opposite directions. The pilot attempts to outturn the other, shoot his target, and win. Be sure and check them. Well, you guys can't on the live stream, but you can go and check them out. It's called Combat Aquatics.
Oh,
you can
Combat
follow
Aquatics,
them.
okay.
Yep, follow them on @Combat Aquatics. But both of these guys are retired fighter pilots. You know, anything to get on a jet ski and have a good time. It's got a brand new game. As if you don't have enough toys in the closet. Hey, honey, look what I brought home. A big inflatable target. Run.
with a jet ski with a paintball gun on it.
Can you imagine explaining this to your wife?
Oh, no.
So,
not
honey,
this.
get on the boat.
Oh, yeah. What are we
Why
doing?
am I towing this target? Oh, trust me.
You're going to like it.
You're going to love this part. Anyway, you're watching Combat Aquatics and a fantastic live demo out here at the World Finals. Uh-oh, the gun broke. No, that's not okay. I love the paint on these boats. You see the little tiger-looking things?
Yeah, with the shark.
Yeah, they
color,
even
yeah.
built like fighter pilot machines. This is fantastic. You're watching Combat Aquatics.
Well, don't forget, though, later on we still got 4 more categories to go, Don, before the end of the day.
There you go. Way to tease that out. Maverick. Oh, we're playing Top Gun now. I see how it is. Again, we're doing just a demonstration as a support of our different vendors, and Combat Aquatics, of course, joined us for the first time this year. It's a brand new company. So if you want to find out more about this, or if you want to put this in your suitcase, Nick, hint, hint.
Well, that's going to be a big suitcase.
Yep, I could. Yeah, the boat, the gun, and the inflatable. I
Yeah.
could just see you in customs explaining that. There I was. What happened was,
You know what you can do with this stuff?
Uh-huh.
You can put another guy in the back of you, and then with another gun. So now you have 2 guns.
I feel like that might be cheating, but you could just shoot people. You're not even trying for the target now. You're just shooting
yeah,
the
we're
other
shooting the
person.
riders. Yes,
You are an evil soul, and I love it. All right, you were watching Combat Aquatics. If you want to find out more, go to @combataquatics.com. Priceless. Absolutely priceless.
All right. I think that concludes the Combat Aquatics, right?
Yeah, but I think they've shot each other enough. We are bringing our fighter pilots in. Iceman and the Man Maverick. And Goose. Where's Goose?
Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to our live feed here in Lake Havasu, Arizona in the United States
Yeah,
for
you
the
are.
WGP 1 World Series.
You are looking at an incredible viewpoint that is out over the river. And Lake Havasu City is located on what is known as Arizona's west coast. It's just 3 hours west of Phoenix, 2.5 hours south of Vegas, and about 4 hours east of LA, in case you're wondering wwhere we are. And the land.
And about maybe 3 to 4 days straight drive to Washington, D.C.
Is that what's next for you? I feel like that was rather specific information for whatever reason there. Oh, that was funny. The land that would later become Lake Havasu City was originally purchased by Robert McCulloch Sr. in 1963. As there were no roads at the time, McCulloch flew prospective land buyers in to tour this area, and he teamed up with planner C.V. Wood, who also designed Disneyland to develop the city. And right now, speaking of maps, we're going to show you an even important map. We're going to show you what the track looks like.
All right, Don, let's see. Before we start the Pro Runabout Grand Prix, let's just double check on the map and see what we have in store. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, let's talk about this start. So this is a double start, which means we've got two different lineups, inside and outside. The inside split's going to go to the green buoys, outside's going to go to the blue, and you can see just how tight this very technical section is. You hit two buoys before you go to the merge. Boom, baby, there is the checkered flag, and then you start this insanity called the triple chicanes. And then you go through, this is going to be the stand-up division, and it is very technical. Stand-up and sports will be going on that track.
But on another line for
Yep.
the runabout.
Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit different. Idea behind it is we wanted to open up the track. And the reason for that, Nick, is these guys have a lot more horsepower when we get them the opportunity to use it. That's going to be the runabout track, same number of buoys, crazy insanity. All of the riders will be working the split section on every lap. You are forced to go on the portion of the split section that you were lined up on, but after that you can pick whatever of those splits you want. That is your track.
That's not over yet.
But wait, there's
more. Once they're out of the option, Don, this is where most of the action would happen, right?
Yeah,
there.
this is the most technical section because you can see these white indicators. The waves actually come in a bit off camber, and that's why this is one of the more technical sections where a lot of passing happens. Now, after the first lap for the stand-up riders only, and only some of the divisions of stand-up, will be doing what we call a triple ugly, the triple log jump.
That's where a lot of riders have had trouble the entire day, but it's fun to watch.
Yep, yeah, I love this portion of the track, and actually where we've got the cameras lined up, you actually get a great shot of the checkered buoys, that finish line, and that area right beyond that is what we talked about, which is really a very technical area. And we're just waiting for the lineup. We're on Pro Runabout. We were on Pro Runabout Grand Prix. All right, we're going to be doing race number 20 first. And actually, I do have some sheets we can work off of this. Nananan Kinapan from Thailand on the triple sixes.
I think we're doing the junior.
We are.
First, right?
I've actually got it, bud. We're doing junior ski stock 13 to 15. Going to be the final moto with the restrictor plate. And boat number 41, Tristan Hebert, is lined up on the inside split. And then that next is going to be Sam Wilson, also on the inside. And then we've got Orca, it's actually Nadanan Kinapan, so that's Otto lined up on the outside. And a boat number 335 is also lined up on the outside. So again, this is junior ski stock 13 to 15. And we are on the third and a final moto.
So this is the championship moto for these young ones. The junior ski stock 13 to 15. So you're going to get a chance to see who will be the champion here. All right, that's number 41 on the water from the United States, Hendrick Smith.
Yep. Hendrick Smith is going to be lined up on that pole position on the inside.
All right, the next rider is, let's see the number here, number 328, Don. That is from Great Britain, Sam Wilson.
Yep, Sam Wilson is lined up on that second position. And then boat number 730, that is going to be Braden Seven, also lined up on the inside split. And then on the outside pole position.
And that is a number
Just trying to get our eyeballs on it.
It's
And boat number 30. 706 also lined up on that outside. And 706 is Justin Kaplan.
All right, in the whole shot they go for the final moto. The championship moto here for the junior ski stock 13 to 15 category.
All right, again, your hole shot, and Hendrick Smith taking the hole shot from the inside. Let's see who he's going to meet up with on the front stretch. So Hendrick Smith, and that is going to be Adnan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto, on the outside. He will meet up with Hendrick Smith on that front stretch.
Well, we're going to do another junior ski stock right after this, Dawn. It will be the junior ski stock 10 to 12. It's going to be up next after this one also.
All righty, so again, Otto gets the hole shot, and Hendrick Smith for second. And 730, I believe, is in third. That's Braden Sieben. So your hole shot again is going to go to Otto, followed by Hendrick Smith, and then Braden Sieben.
All right, do you have the overall point standing so far for that one? Did we get the chance to look at it for the junior ski stock 13 to 15 yet, or?
Do we get a chance to look at what?
The overall points.
Oh, let me just take a look at those for you. Yeah, we got 120 points for Otto.
Okay, we got a perfect one right there so far.
Yep, and 106 points for Hendrick Smith. And Sam Wilson's going to have 96 points. Braden Sieben is going to have 82.
Will we have an opportunity to see another hat trick here from 666?
Yeah, so Otto is positioned, and you would be one of the few today. In fact, he'd only be the second one that pulled off a hat trick today. Let's see if Otto is able to do it. And Nadanan Kinapan, a.k.a. Otto. Boat built by Jumbo Tuner and Chib Newa. Chib Newa is the, I believe, the mechanic for Otto. And the race number and birthday coincide for him. Generally, he races 2/11. So February 11th is his birthday. A two-time Thai champion, and he wants a world title out here in the worst way.
We're watching number 41 right there in front of your screen from the United States, Hendrick Smith. He is overall in second here in motor number 3.
So again, 120 points for Otto. And Hendricks closest to him with 106, and Hendricks in second. You're taking a look there at Mr. Hendricks on the water. And Hendricks, what a great history for this gentleman out of Liberty Hill, Texas. Him and his dad, Justin Smith, are a part of that Naughty Water Tour. And Hendricks actually participated in the first Junior Nationals this year in Oklahoma City, and we're so proud of the fact that we brought a national event for juniors here in the United States.
Well, this the thing is, it's really good, for the future of the sport also.
Yeah, isn't that cool to see that grow?
You got to have it for the young ones, you know what I mean? You got to build it for the next generation.
You really do, and I think it's such a great honor and accomplishment that we were able to pull that off, and we pulled it off at an Olympic training center down in Oklahoma City. So pretty cool story behind all of that. You're watching Hendrick Smith and Otto as they duke it out. Two-time national champion. That is Hendrick Smith's pedigree, and he typically is in the top 10 since 2017.
And I'm sure the junior category, Don, will probably expand as the years go by. There'll be a lot more riders in the categories.
Yeah, I would agree with you. He's a freshman, and his thing is Go Panthers. And 706 trying to get around.
That's Justin Kaplan.
Yeah, trying to make a move on 328 of Sam Wilson. Again, you're watching Otto as he dominates this he dominates the junior ski stock 13 to 15.
All right, Don, I have the official positions here in front of me right now.
Go officially.
Well, here we go. 666, Don. Who is that? That is from Thailand, Natanan Kinapan.
Okay.
And number 41 in second, that's USA's Hendrick Smith, right? 730 is in third. That is
Braden.
Okay. And then 706 from the U.S., that's Justin Kaplan. And rounding off the top 5 there is 328 from the Great Britain. That's Sam Wilson on the junior ski stock 13 to 15 as they approach once again off of the backstretch into the option area of the course on the upper left.
All right, you heard it here. The 666s, that is Otto Kinapan. No
Now,
way,
who is
Sam
that? That's
Wilson
328.
down.
Sam Wilson is down.
Oh, a tough break for Great Britain.
All right, working the final lap here for the junior ski stock 13 to 15, number 41. Still holding second here. Way up in front is 666. Natanan Kinapan from Thailand. Seems like he should be laid back as he's heading straight for the backstretch for the final approach of the option here. Will he be able to pull out a hat trick here for motor number 3? For the young rider Otto out of Thailand. Working his final option here. Let's see where he will pick and choose. On the outside.
All right, again, the 666s.
Coming in for his final option turns here. Don on the far left.
All right, Otto leading on the 666s on that outside, and then it is Hendrick Smith still holding solid on the inside split. The surprise here has been Braden with such a solid run up in third, and the trick is Sam Wilson needs to get back up and move through the pack, but too late, too little time as Otto takes the win and the world title from Thailand, bringing it home for King Power. Congratulations to the Thai rider for the World Championship.
For the junior ski stock 13 to 15 category.
All right, Hendrick Smith is going to be second, Braden Sieben third, and hopes and dreams dying on the vine here for Sam Wilson because dropping back into 6th is going to hurt him to hold on to that podium. We'll let you know who the third rider is a little bit later. Up next, going to be race number 19, Pro Runabout Grand Prix.
All right, as we clear the junior category.
Yeah, can actually see Hendrick Smith heading over to the tech. One of the things we haven't talked about, Nick, but all of the riders after each race, you'll notice they don't come up on the beach and, get the congratulatory hugs, which we do love to do.
That's right. They have to.
They can't. They got to go to tech.
They have to go check up. It's got a checkup.
A check.
That's what we call it, a checkup.
I guess so. If you call popping the hood a checkup, I guess that's exactly what that is.
Yeah, we want to make sure there's nothing wrong with you.
I don't know what your checkups look like,
What?
but my checkups typically don't include popping the hood. Apparently here, that is the first thing they do, is they're going to tear those boats down.
They want to see what you got under the hood.
That's right. That's exactly what they're going to do. You're taking a look right now at Pro Runabout Grand Prix. We are going to do the rundown for you on the lineup. On that inside split on the pole position is going to be Muhammad Albaz. And actually, we're getting a look at it right there as we get started. And Mateus Simon on boat number 77 is on the outside. And Mateus Simon coming into this is in 7th place.
And this is motor number 2 action of the Pro Runabout Grand Prix.
Yep. And then going back the other direction, that is boat number 22, also on the outside, and that's James Bushell. Looking solid as Mark Percy down there holds with Julian Osborne, and those are celebrity holders. James actually travels with those guys around the world. And let's see who's next on this outside. James Bushell looks amazing. He's going to be a fast rider. All right, this is the 116. Yep, also on the outside.
That's Dustin Farthing.
It's King D for the rest of us, and he also has celebrity holders down there. And then
Our next rider
Yep.
is number 86, Don.
June Akoma on boat number 86. He's right in the middle of the outside lineup. And June Akoma, of course, very famous rider out of Japan. And then Jeremy Perez on boat number 86.
From
Also
France.
on the outside, yep, riding for France.
And number 66, Don, that is from Kuwait. That is Mohammed.
Yep, Skinny Mo, Mohammed Barabi. And he is going to be on the pole position on the outside.
And he came in first for motor number 1.
Yes, he did. And then on the outside, see, this is the outside of the inside. Okay, that's
Okay.
777, Juan Liscano.
From the United States.
Yep, he actually rides for the United States, Miami Jet Ski Shop. Right next to him is the 96, and the boat 96, that belongs.
Waleed Al-Shishani from Qatar.
Yeah,
Don.
Waleed actually on that one. He's on borrowed property. That's Supap Pusapa's boat. And right next to him, boat number 47 is Sam Johansson from Sweden. And then right next to him is Lindbergh. And then on boat number 4, Francois Midori. And then the pole position on the inside is Mohamed El Baz. And we are ready to rumble.
Well, the craft that you need to keep an eye on right now is number 66. Doing very well in motor number 1, coming in first. Let's see motor number 2, where he will place himself.
Georgi Kashi with a great start on the inside. Mohamed El Baz a little bit sleepy. Let's see who gets the whole shot. If El Baz was able to jump up there and grab it. We got a lot of very fast riders on the inside. And inside split is El Baz. He was able to get back up there. El Baz on the inside.
All right, we do have a green flag. I see coming up here. Let's see
Who's on this outside.
gonna come out.
All right, El Baz going to take the whole shot. And I want to say
All
that
right, here
might
we
be
go.
Jeremy Perez in second. See
Well,
if we can get eyeballs on him.
Well, I'm going to let it go for about a half a lap until I get a final official lineup here in just a second. Moving too fast to see who's where here right now.
All right, Jet Ski Pro Tour win, Otto. Let's play a perfect game. Tons of people chiming in for Otto on that win. You're watching Pro Runabout Grand Prix. And as we get underway, it is Mohamed El Baz with this whole shot. Beautiful job. This gentleman came in second with 53 points. And
There
I think
it
we're
is.
going to watch the final tomorrow on the Pro Runabout Grand Prix. But right now, your leader, Mohamed El Baz.
With the overall points of 53, he came in second for motor number 1. Right now, taking the outside line of the option.
Yep.
And number 66 in second place is Mohamed Boubaye, also from Kuwait.
Skinny Mo back up in the second place spot.
I would not be surprised, Don, if they switch up positions. If Al-Baz comes in first and Boubaye comes in second.
I would not take that bet. I'll tell you, Mohamed El Baz is indomitable, particularly when he gets in the lead like that. Dustin Farthing in third, June Akoma in fourth, Francois Midori in fifth, and Mateus Simon in sixth. That's how it looks, at least on the first lap as we get underway. However, we'll get you live timing from Nick when he gets a moment. But right now, that's how it looks from the live timing tower. Farthing, at least for the moment, up in third.
Once again, at the option area for the leading pack.
Okay, so
Number
Al Baz,
4,
there's
France,
four.
France goes Midori.
I was
from
right.
France.
Yay, Francois Midori has moved up. Got around June Akoma. So there's your fourth place rider. So Dustin Farthing in third. Again, it is Al Baz, followed by Skinny Mo, Farthing, and Francois Midori. There is Dustin Farthing. And Jeremy Perez back in fifth.
All right, so far we have unofficial top 5 guys there. 38, 66, 116, 4, and 1. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 there. Those are positions.
All right, again, we are watching the leaders in the Pro Runabout Grand Prix, and it is Mohamed El Baz, followed by Skinny Mo, and then Dustin Farthing, Francois Midori, and Jeremy Perez, your top 5.
It has been confirmed. Your
thank
top
you.
5. You are correct, Don. Do not need to correct you there. Number 38, still leading the pack here as he's on the outside line of the option, coming in to the turn in front of our tower once again. No lead changes whatsoever. Still the same. Number 66 and still in second, Mohamed Boubaye, also from Kuwait, Don.
Yeah, Skinny Mo, a policeman by day, a racer by night, 28 titles, 3 World Guinness records, all-around nice guy, one of the winningest athletes at the World Finals, and also from Kuwait. And there's Dustin Farthing up in third. King D is that gentleman's nickname. He's got 2 sons now on the race circuit as well, and a beautiful wife, Nicole Farthing. And this guy is a machine. Dustin Farthing, one of the goats of the industry for sure.
The 2 leading crafts there all the way up on top. Entering the exciting option, and there's 4th position holder from France, Francois Midori.
Francois Midori is another great one. He's a pharmacist actually in his real life.
So he knows exactly what to subscribe the riders.
Yeah, like to prescribe all of them break and he wins. No, I'm just kidding. He would never do that. He's actually a great racer and a lot of fun. He lives out in France by Capri. I'm sorry, it was too funny. Dustin Farthing, the gentleman up in third. And there's Jun Akoma. Jun also a credible pedigree. He's out of Japan, third at the World Finals in 2021 in endurance. He is 50 years old and lives in Tokyo, Japan. He is the president of a big trading company. And there is Jeremy Perez, the gentleman that took 5th. He's in 5th here, but he took 1st at the World Series last year.
I'm going to call it right now, Don, for motor number 2. I'm going to call it Albas is going to come in first, and Boubaye is going to come in second. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm telling you, Boubaye say, hey, I won the first one. I'm going to give you the second one. And then the third one, I'll take it.
3-time Japanese champion Jun Akoma right up here in this mix. Great to see him. Jeremy Perez in 5th. He's got 2 baby girls and has raced all over the world. Jeremy Perez, his mechanic Teddy Pons, has been helping him out throughout the years. Teddy Pons used to race as well. Easy Rider is one of the great risers. I know, isn't that a great sponsor? You are watching the Pro Runabout Grand Prix, and in 6th place, Jun Akoma, your 3-time world champion. Jun Akoma rides for Jet Pilot and Factory Zero. His first race was way back in 2011. He is a Thai Cup champion in Runabout Vets in 2012, 3-time Japanese champion as well.
You're watching the Pro Runabout Grand Prix for the motor number 2. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, IJSBA, SBT, or Short Block Technologies, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Sea-Doo, Riva Racing, Blosian, Solus, Anderson Power Sports, Commander, Ride Now, and VIP Racing for this wonderful competition here in Lake Havasu in Arizona. That's number 66. Currently in 2nd position, Mohamed Boubaye from Kuwait. Overall with 60 points in hand.
Skinny Mo up there in 2nd behind his righty buddy, Mohamed El Baz. And look at Francois Midori. I believe Francois Midori has moved into 3rd.
What happened to Dustin?
I don't know, but Francois Midori is up in 3rd. Yeah, just saw him right by boat number 66. Francois Midori on the move.
Well, overall, Francois is in 3rd with 48, so this will put him up closer to the top of the podium.
Yeah, coming in 3rd in that first moto was a big help for him, and consistency definitely counts. Francois Midori is the king of consistency. He was a huge endurance rider for years and years, and swapped over to close course racing, and you can see he's just as good at close course racing as he is at endurance.
We're just about halfway through the moto here for the Pro Runabout Grand Prix.
We're going to try to find out
Number
what
4,
happened.
Francis Midori,
Yep.
still holding on the new third place holder right now.
And we'll try to find out what happened to Dustin Farthing.
Just leaving the far right of the course.
Jeremy Perez, and he is up in fourth. So Dustin Farthing's got something going on under the hood, would be my guess. Perez has moved up, and Midori has moved up. And that means Mateus Simon has probably moved up as well.
That means something, like you said, Don, that could be something major if that's the situation.
Yeah, but I think Coma on the move.
He moved up. He should moved up in the 5th position from Japan.
So right now it stands with Mohamed El-Baz leading, and Skinny Mo in second, Francois Midori third, Jeremy Perez in fourth, and Juna Coma in fifth. And Francois Midori looking solid right now.
We're still looking at the current leader from Kuwait, number 38.
Walid
Al-Baz there.
Yeah, Walid Al-Shasharni is back a little bit in sixth. Johansson in seventh. Mateus Simon in eighth. Bushel in ninth. And Dustin Farthing moving backwards. I think Farthing's back in 10th. I think he might have broke.
Yeah. Well, knowing that, knowing Dustin, that's probably what happened. Because other than that, he'll still be in the race.
Yeah, if he could. I mean, he'd be up there. So there's got to be something with the machine. Again, thanks, Glenn Elliott. Go King D is exactly right. He has 23 world titles, Dustin Farthing does. All right, as we go back to the track.
Working the option again, Don.
That is Mohamed El-Baz, your race leader, as he clicks through the outside split. And this is going to be the longest class of the day, 17 minutes plus 1 lap. AKA Cosmo, the cousin of Skinny Mo. Oh, Haneen, thank you so much for the feedback. El-Baz, Mohamed El-Baz from the 38 boat. Actually, El-Baz and Skinny Mo were on the podium last year at the King's Cup. What a beautiful run for
the way
Kuwait.
they're riding this weekend, they might be podium here too.
Oh, they're definitely looking for a podium. That's not even a question. Skinny Mo leading in the points. El-Baz in second. Francois Midori in third. Jeremy Perez in fourth. And Sam Johansson in fifth in the points as they come into the second moto.
I want to see if Francois can catch up with Boubaye.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if anybody can run down Skinny Mo, it would be this gentleman, Francois Midori. But
he's pretty, he's got, Boubaye's got some cushion in it, but, here comes Francois as he approaches the option.
All right, so you're watching the backstretch as they come into the split section, and the riders that you're looking at right now are El-Baz, who goes to the outside, and looks like Midori follows him.
Yeah, these are your leading pack here in the front, the top three so far for moto number 2.
So again, El-Baz being chased by Francois Midori, both of them going to the outside split.
Still taking a look at Francois there on the far left there coming in.
Yeah, Francois Midori looking real good. He's very quiet on the boat. Another very relaxed rider on the upper body.
Well, he's working hard right now, though. I'll tell you that. He is working very hard for the position.
Yeah, he's got those elbows out, elbows straight out like that, indicating that's actually a great position. And Jeremy Perez back there in fourth, right behind him, his riding buddy. And these guys are very good friends, Jeremy and Francois Midori. And Teddy Pons from Easy Rider works on both of those boats. And look at Jeremy Perez, your World Series winner from last year, back in fourth.
Just like that, they're back at the option once again. We do have a separation, Don, as I call it right now, off the option.
Yep, you've got an option here. El-Baz taking the outside. He's been consistent. He really likes it. I love that custom blue wetsuit he's got. I believe Jet Pilot made that for him. Beautiful suit. And you can see Skinny Mo. Now, Skinny Mo has a wild riding style. Did you notice that? How much his head bobs? No, that's
I think because, what are you trying to call him, a Funko?
No. A little bobblehead. No, what he does is really intriguing. I've seen a couple of the top riders do this. So he's so relaxed, his head actually, his neck relaxes. So he looks like a very almost limp up on the boat.
Yep.
Don't let that deceive you. That translates into incredible speed for him, but he's just a very different riding style. I love watching it, but it's not normal.
Well, it's like he's going like we said earlier. It's like you're going with the flow of the
Exactly. Yeah, he's
water and
very
the-
relaxed. Yeah. So his entire body just sort of goes into a translite state. Okay, watching your top three as we crawl through that outside section, Albaz and Skinny Mo, and then Francois Maduri.
No lead changes just yet for the top three, number 38, 66, and 4. So 2 Kuwaitis in front, and we have a Frenchman in third, right there, number 4, Francois. Followed by number 1, Jeremy Perez. Also from France, the top 2 are from Kuwait, and the third, fourth are from France. So it's between those countries right now.
Yep, and Kuwait and France in the world rankings as well. When we take a look at the WGP1 rankings, Mohamed El-Baz in the lead, followed by Skinny Mo. Jeremy Perez and Francois Maduri are on the world rankings with June Akoma. That's how it looks on the top 5. James Bushell's in 6th, Johansson in 7th, Georgi Kasha in 8th, and Dustin Farthing in 9th in the world rankings. This is for the World Series we're talking. All right. Well, thanks for getting us up to date on that. Go Jeremy Perez. Go Francois Maduri. That's what's hitting the live stream. And talking about Mohamed El-Baz, your race leader. And what a great run. We've got 17 minutes plus 1 lap. We're on race number, well, it's a little bit deceptive because we got about 3 races left.
Jeremy's still holding very consistent on fourth for a while now. He's not moving much.
Well, I mean, when you've got these kind of riders up ahead of you, at this point it's going to be boats not working or something happening or missing a buoy that they have to make it up because these riders are just too good. June Akoma is in 5th right now. So again, your leaders, El-Baz, Skinny Mo, Francois Maduri, Jeremy Perez, and June Akoma. And then back just a little bit more. When we take a look, it's Walid Al-Shoshani, Sam Johansson, and Matthias Simon in 8th, and James Bushell in 9th. Farthing dropping back. And just for craziness, are you ready? Mohamed El-Baz has lapped up to 7th.
Not bad.
Yeah, flex. Just a little flex.
WGP number 1 WaterJet World Series, round number 3 right here in Lake Havasu, Arizona. Our final round will be round number 4 in Pattaya City, Thailand for the championship round in the second week of December.
There's Francois Maduri still on the hunt, talking about the race leader, Mohamed El-Baz. He's got 13 world champions, 4 other championships, 2nd place in the European Champs, and 3rd place at the King's Cup. He wants another King's Cup bad.
Still leading the leader here, number 38, Mohamed El-Baz. He has not relinquished that lead whatsoever. Holding very consistently here for almost the entire length of the moto in the Pro Runabout Grand Prix. Heading into the option once again.
Yeah, we got a lot of laps for these guys. By the way, asking on the live stream, past 5th, I'll give you that rundown super quick. El-Baz, Burbaya, Maduri, Perez, Akoma, that's your top 5. Walid Al-Shoshani is 6th. Sam Johansson is 7th. Matthias Simon is 8th. James Bushell is 9th. Dustin Farthing 10th. Juan Lescano is 11th. And George Costa is 12th.
Well, we are in the last lap now, Don. That's it. One more lap for Mohamed El-Baz from Kuwait.
What a day for Mohamed El-Baz and for Skinny Mo as we get ready to go for this final couple of buoys.
All right, working the backstretch.
And remember, now El-Baz won the King's Cup last year, but it was Jeremy Perez that won the World Series. So El-Baz wants a chance to win a World Series, and he is in the hunt.
Well, as he's approaching the final option.
Yep.
Coming in here on the outside line for number 38. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem for him. Remember, I told you from the beginning, right? They're gonna switch up because they're buddies.
Yeah, but they didn't. They
Yeah,
didn't
did,
switch.
yeah.
Albaz has got the lead. By the way, he took the win at the World Finals last year, Nick. So right now he's winning back-to-back wins.
Yeah.
He got a second in this one, and he has got the win in this moto number 2. Congratulations,
flag.
Mohamed Elbaz for Kuwait on boat number 38.
For motor number 2. Coming in second is number 66 from Kuwait, Mohamed Boubaye.
Skinny Mo is so much easier to say. Skinny Mo also riding for Kuwait, taking the second place spot. And Midori was just a little bit back. And you can see these two buddies, nephews actually.
I predict the next moto number 3 for tomorrow. I predict Boubaye will take it away.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, these guys are cousins, so I don't know what kind of shenanigans they're going to be up to.
That's what it is right now, especially if they're cousins. Mm-hmm. You know.
And checker flag drops for Midori. And that's going to be unofficially Jeremy Perez coming through as well. Drew Nakoma right behind him.
All right,
and we'll
as
get
we
to the
clear
officials.
The race course. All right, we are clearing up the field here for our final ride, or the final category of the day. It will be the junior ski stock 10 to 12.
All right, we're on to junior ski stock, 10 to 12. This is involving our stricter plate to keep them even slower than normal. All right, so junior ski stock 883 is lined up on the inside split, and he's also your points leader. Gavin Hoggard, after 2 motos, is in the lead with 101 points.
All right, that's the number 883, Don.
Yeah, the Gavin Hoggard down on the line. That is him on the pole position on the inside. And then right next to him is going to be boat number 41. Now, this is Tristan Hebert, the little young rider out of Wichita, Kansas, and that is Justin Smith. And Terry Hebert holding for him, his dad. And he is in second with 96 points. Right next to him.
2-1-2.
All right, well, the 2-1-2.
Jet Wildborough.
Yep, Jet Wildebor. Perfect. Jet is right out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and Ryder is holding for him. And here comes our buddy.
Yep, 666.
Yep.
Don from Thailand.
That's Orca.
Nakara Sirachai.
All right, Orca from Thailand on the pole position on the outside, and King Power holding him. Is that his dad down there holding him? Wasn't
No.
sure. Boat number 515.
515.
That is Ty Smith, and he is in fourth right now. And boat number 595, that's going to round out your field. That is Sebastian Wilcox, and he is on the outside.
Outside. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your lineup for junior ski stock, 10 to 12.
Well, if you can see, we were looking at a total of 6 riders out there, 5 U.S. and 1 Thailand. So let's see who's going to come out of this one. We're going to see if the Thai rider here, Nakara Sirachai, can make a better or come back with a vengeance here in the final moto, since he didn't do too well in moto number 2. He's only 5 points off the leader, so let's see what's going to happen as they get into the whole shot.
Yeah, let's actually talk about that so they can actually see as well, since we talked about this lineup. 212, that was Jet Wildebor with such a great start on the inside. Gavin Hoggard, I believe, might have that. He was on the pole, but he looked really good. Really couldn't tell too much, but it looked like the 666s on the outside of Orca. And that is going to be Gavin Hoggard with the whole shot from the inside.
All right, this is going to be very interesting. We have to keep an eye on 666. There he is.
That
on
is
the
Orca.
outside.
Orca. And he's going to go up battle with 883 on that front stretch. Let's see who gets the better end of that.
Here he comes. Here they come.
Okay, from the outside. It's going to be Orca with the whole shot.
Uh-oh.
And right next to him is going to be 883 in second, Gavin Hoggart.
Now, Don, will it be enough if Orca comes in If Orca comes in at the first, will you think it'd be enough for him to podium him in the first? Think that's enough points? Is that hard?
Let's just take a look here. Well, it's not that hard. He's 5 points off of it. So him and Tristan Hebert are actually tied. Whoa, and Tristan just went down. So that's going to give him a little bit more opportunity.
Cushion, that's right.
A little more cushion. And Tristan was back in third. So that's probably going to push Tristan maybe to fourth. Let's just see. But Tristan Hebert's a fighter. So I would not count him out of this one by any stretch. But I will say this. Nakara needed to do that. He needed to get the whole shot, and he needs to take the win for him to have a shot to hold on to that title.
Well, it's between the 4 top riders right now.
Yeah, it's
I see
very close. Only 5 points separating the top 4 riders. We've got a 3-way tie.
We've got Gavin, right? We got Gavin, we've got Tristan, we got Nakara, and we got Ty Smith.
Yep. So, Gavin has 101 points, but the rest of the guys you named, Tristan, Nakara, and Ty, all have 96 points going into this. So, it is going to be very close.
Well, right now, number 41, Tristan, dropped a few position after that mishap, but the one still holding up the entire. It should be number 883. That is Gavin Hogarth.
If it stays where it's at right now, Orca will hold on to it with 156 points. Hogarth will have 154. Tristan Hebert will have 144. That is my unofficial.
Well, you are right.
My unofficial points countdown.
666 looking back. He just want to make sure he looked back. He looked back. He actually looked backwards for that.
Well, I can see why, because he needs to know where Tristan Hebert is and he needs to know where Gavin is. Now, you've got to imagine, from a racer's perspective, they are already, if they've thought through all the scenarios that you and I are just talking about, he knows where he needs to be. He knew he needed to take this win, but more importantly, fate now has to also play out, because he's 5 points out, right?
Do you think anybody out of these 4 guys can catch up with Do you think anybody out of these 4 guys, out of these 4 riders, can catch up with Nakara?
Let me put it this way. I've really had the privilege of watching him the last several years. I would say that Orca, unless something crazy happens to that boat, he's too consistent. He's a very, very consistent rider. You and I have talked about this with Nacorn, that he puts these kids out every day to practice.
Yes.
That's what happens. When you make these kids ride every day, they are used to all these different scenarios.
It's
so
like muscle memory when they do things.
Exactly. No, you read that exactly, Nick. He's got the muscle memory. He understands what he needs to do. And even more importantly, and I can't say enough, I can't emphasize enough why race parents are important, he has learned the discipline of racing. And that is so impressive as a kid. To me, I think all kids should compete or do sports because it teaches them this.
Yeah, it's healthy.
Yeah, it teaches them this right here, this focus, this discipline.
Yes, exactly.
And he'll use this throughout his life. Orca is just an amazing kid to hang out with. So I think this is perfect. And Gavin Hogarth and some of these other riders that are riding for the U.S., same thing. They are learning discipline and focus and how consistency plays out.
And, of course, they're the new generation of the sport also.
Amen. It's so great to see these guys out here playing.
There's 883 currently in second position.
Yep. So you're watching Gavin Hogarth. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He's the one with the lead with 101 points. So he's got a little cushion.
But right now he's behind. I mean, you know what? And it's not going to be enough. I mean, like you said, in motor number 2, Nakara has some problems.
Well, here's
right?
how it works. Yeah. So there's 7 points is what first gets.
Difference.
It's a huge difference.
It's huge. Yep.
So when you win like that, you're getting that 7-point cushion. So the first place gets 60 points. Second place 53. Has 53. So if Gavin comes in second and gets 53 points, that's going to give a 2-point extra because he was only 5 points behind him, Orca was.
He's going to give that extra 7 points to Nakara, and that's all he needs.
That's the 2-point cushion that he needs. 156 for Orca if he stays there, 154 for Hogarth. And Ty Smith will have 144.
Ty is in third right now overall.
Yep, so there you go. We did the math for you, so you don't have to. It's Orca time right now. Ty's all over the live stream with the 666.
They all coming through here. They want to see how well he's going to perform here in Lake Havasu in the United States. So
you know, it's funny. I remember Siren last year trying to answer everybody on the live stream when Orca came up to it. White flag is out.
All right, final lap here. Final lap. Here we go. Riding very consistently a 666 Orca. Nakura Sirachai. Moving, working the right side of the course here.
All right, Orca. It's all about the King Power team, and you know what? He came out to the World Finals and had an amazing year last year as well, him and Otto both. And the biggest improvement I've seen, though, is Otto. Orca was solid last year as well, but you know who came on this year? Otto.
Otto, yes.
Look at
very
him.
Aggressive, very, very aggressive on the rides, and he
took a win.
Yep, he took 2 wins, I think.
That's right. I think he's got 2. He's going to be so
Yeah.
excited tomorrow night. I can't wait to see King Power in the house.
He's taking a couple of trophies home.
Beautiful, beautiful ride for Orca. And really, you just got to talk about Nakorn for a minute. I know he wants to focus on the kids, but I just want to acknowledge this family that Nakorn Silachai was also a hero of ours at the World Finals because he taught us that Thai not only have amazing competition skills, but that they are people of incredible grace and politeness. And I just loved hanging out
Yes.
with Nakorn and his team.
And
Great
there
crew.
is your leader right there moving in for the last couple of buoys. And this should be his last turn right here, Don.
Yep, this is Orca taking the win and the World Championship in Junior Ski 10-12. Congratulations to Nakara Silachai and Thailand.
Oh, there's his dad right there.
And there
There's
is
his dad.
Nakorn, and you can
That
see
is
the
Nakorn
emotion from
Sirachai.
the beach. Oh, what a beautiful job for Orca. Boat number 666 and
All right,
a great
another
moment.
title goes to Nakara Sirachai for the Junior Ski Stock 10-12 category.
In second's going to be Gavin Hoggart, and in third is going to be Ty Smith. That rounds out your top 3 for the podium. You've been watching Junior Ski Stock 10-12 with that restrictor plate. Nick, what's up?
Well, you know what?
What?
I mean, a lot of fans was waiting for that final run. You know that, right?
Yeah, your live stream went from 200 to 10,000, just like that. Hey, speaking of live stream, I want to thank you guys so much for being so interactive with us today. You have no idea how much that means to Nick and I that you give us the feedback and have fun with us on
That's
the live
right.
stream.
Thank you. That's right. You know what? I just got a message. They want to show a little bit of the highlights of the moto.
Oh, please. Yeah, thank you guys. All right, here's some highlights from this race. Great start. You saw Gavin Hoggart on the inside split. Take a look at the outside. That is Nakara Silachai. And then just taking a look back on this one, and what a scare we had in moto number 2 when Orca started, but then had the break, but no breaks here. He gets the whole shot. And although he does look back a couple times, there was really no need.
Just to make sure.
No need, because he takes this win. And look at this incredible racer. This is Orca Nakara Silachai, but I love his nickname. I love the nickname. He's a student out of Bangkok, Thailand, and just an incredible racer. And then we get to watch, of course, these other great riders.
I mean, I'm glad to see that he was able to redeem himself from motor number 2.
It's so
You
true.
know? And, I mean, he had some problems there, but came back nicely.
Yeah, and what a cross trainer as well. This gentleman has been working so hard every day in practice with him and his father. There's Gavin Hoggart, who's going to be second on the podium tonight. And there's boat number 515. That is Ty Smith. So the USA also represented with Thailand on the podium this weekend. But look at this beautiful young gentleman and the grace that he carries into these turns.
From the start to finish, Don.
He did an amazing
And
job.
did not look back. Well, he did look back.
Yeah, a couple of times. We did catch him looking back, but he
Yeah.
never needed to. He had a great race
As
the
he
whole
approaches
time.
the final turns for the checkered flag.
Yeah, but
Congratulations once again to Nakara Sirachai from Thailand, the champion of the Junior Ski Stock 10-12.
Yep, my favorite part of that is getting a chance to take a look at Orca as he finished, but also take a look at his dad. We're back live here at the World Finals.
Well, Don, I mean, we got one more day of competition tomorrow.
We do.
I
We've
mean,
got
the
a big day.
Big day tomorrow.
Big. It's
It's
really
gonna
big.
Be a lot of people
So
here
big.
packed up watching the pros go at it once again tomorrow
Yeah.
for the final motos.
Yeah,
right?
plus we've got the World Championship medals to be given away at the awards tomorrow night. Plus, we've got freestyle tomorrow, and then we've got all the big guns. It's going to be an amazing afternoon. Don't forget, get snacks, get some refreshments, and join us on the live stream early.
Well, don't forget. I
won't.
Tomorrow to follow us on the Facebook, all right?
Let's talk about that. Facebook.
Right. Jet Ski World Series.
How about YouTube?
Also Jet Ski World Series.
What a surprise. How about Instagram?
We have the same thing with Jet Ski World Series.
Okay, shock me with TikTok.
At Jet Ski World Series. And don't forget, if you want more information on the competition today, just go ahead and check us out at www.jetski-worldseries.com or WGP1.com.
WGP1.com.
All right, Don.
guys. We're good. Did we do that in sync again?
Try
that's
again.
freaky. That is so freaky.
All right. That's it for us for the day.
That's all, folks.
All right, Don.
Don
we will
Dawson.
see you guys tomorrow, same time here, early in the morning, around 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
for more competition right here at Lake Havasu.
See you later, alligator.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
WGP1 WaterJet World Series Season 2023 is coming. Round 1, May at Mekalinki, Poland. Round 2, July at Vichy, France. Round 3, October at Lake Havasu City, USA. And final round, December at Pattaya City, Thailand. Supported by Sports Authority of Thailand, National Sports Development Fund, Amazing Thailand. Powered by Jet Tribe.
SBT is really your one-stop shop for all things personal watercraft. As someone with a small fleet of stand-up jet skis, I love that SBT has all the parts that I could possibly need to keep them running so that I can keep doing what I love.
Powered by Jet Tribe.